started, so they got to get the extra bonus content. Not only that, it's the reason why the Twitch chat is the only chat that we have currently on the screen. Now, I got a few things to talk about. Obviously, we got to talk about 4K Trade Ja. This guy's really trying to do the impossible. Make it out of the NBA, straight to the hood. Never seen it before, but this nigga's trying to do it. Somebody told me a nigga named Miles Bridges did it. I don't know too much about him, but he wasn't a star like this guy. But this guy, 4K Trade Ja, he is determined. And we're going to talk about some of his efforts coming soon. Also, I see some people vocalize the same opinion you're going to see me vocalize, but we got to stop saying a few particular things when we talk about 4K Trade Ja, okay? We'll talk about it. There's a few other things. Let me see what else. Oh, Rolling Loud is going on. I think it's going on even now. Yeah, Rolling Loud is going on right as we speak. Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne came out last night. Cardi came out. Apparently, Cardi only did 6 songs. What's going on? I'm pretty sure he'll pop back out for, a little short stint. I don't know, maybe tonight. I guess tonight's last night. What else? We should probably get into, we're going to talk a little about Safaree. We got to watch that TYMB Faith video, the second part, you know what I mean? The snitching continue. By the way, soundboard is already set up, chat. I don't know if y'all know.
I've seen him do it.
Come on, chat.
I've seen him do it.
Man, I fell down to my
I've
knees.
seen him do it.
I could do it all now. Listen, every soundboard. Oh, I ain't even done.
Fruits. Fruits.
Oh, I ain't done. Come on. Wait. Come on, man. We banging. What's this other shit?
Call Dago.
Oh, we got it all, chat. Soundboard's on deck. We're cooling, though. Let me see what else. We got to talk about, we're going to react to the TYMB Faith, snitching, part twice. Moo-wop arrest footage. Y'all got to write this shit down, because if I forget, y'all got to tell me. I forgot. Young Miami is now came out with a video why she don't want to get married. Like it was her choice. Yo, these chicks are hilarious. I might react to that first. You know what I mean? They willingly sign up to be a side chick, get pissed on, and then come out saying, oh, I think I'm good off marriage. I think marriage is good off you. like they got all the choices in the world. Stop it. Anyway, I ain't gonna lie. They're trying to do it to my boy Drizzy. We're gonna talk about that too. They say my nigga Drake is a fan of high school female basketball leagues. I'm like, they trying to play my boy. We're gonna try to clear it up. And then, I remember that little scallywag that got piped out by the 6 officers in the goddamn police force. It was in some random city. Now, that scallywag is trying to Me Too the officers, talking about she was groomed to fuck. Calm the fuck on, okay? Other than that, we got a few things in between. Also, and I don't even know where we should even start. Am I missing anything, Chad? Am I missing anything? YouTube. I see I get online. Yeah, get your asses online. What the fuck? Get online. Oh, thank you. Let me write that down. DJ Envy, Angela Yee. Oh, my God. Angela Yee. Shit. After we do these topics today, I don't know what I'm going to talk about tomorrow. Anyway, matter of fact, I'm going to start real quick and on a real quick update. Real quick update. Let me see if I can get this update ready for y'all people. How y'all weekend been? Y'all miss me? So, chat. If you don't know, and I remember I brought this up earlier, and I'm really bringing this up out of curiosity. Oh, on the last thing, obviously, which is the title of the stream, we have to react to Will Smith, Chris Rock, Jada. Okay. So we got a bunch of topics. We're going to get through them, hopefully, expeditiously. Hopefully, I can even get a chance to talk to y'all. All right? Thank you guys for subbing up. I see the subs going crazy. Rory, I see you subbing. You know what I mean? Salute to my boy, Rory. If you guys don't know, I think Rory's about to, the podcasting thing didn't work out for him. I think he's about to take up the job as my head pool maintenance man. So my man Rory will be employed somewhere or another. Respect his hustle. Anyway, chat. Not gonna lie, I thought I was hating, but I told you it's not hate. I've been rooting for, but curious to see what's gonna happen with this, Druski comedy tour. And I thought Druski was going on a tour to do stand up, and I think a lot of people. Maybe foolishly we thought that. So apparently some of the reviews are starting to come in, and we could look it up live, actually. And people are saying it's not a comedy tour in the sense of it's not stand-up, right? Again, I keep telling y'all that's the final step for Druski. If Druski gets a fire stand-up, he is going to be the new Kevin Hart of this era, right? Because we're looking for it. Who's going to be a social media guy who dominates so crazy on socials, but then goes on tour ultimately and kills it, right? If you kind of just search on Twitter, and that's as much as my research went. By the way, I'm going to go to a show whenever it comes to New York. What the fuck is this? So, I don't know. There's a few, actually, here we go. I had a few people who said they were reviewing the tour. So let me see how that went. Here we go, chat. Apparently started in some city. Here we go.
Y'all know I don't even get on Instagram and talk to y'all like that. So I feel like that should say a lot to begin with. I went to that fucking comedy show last night. The only thing comedic about it was how far this man has gotten in life without telling jokes.
Okay. I think that's a little bit unfair criticism. Again, I read like a bunch of things, and maybe again, I'm reading, maybe the people who did have a positive experience won't be putting it out as much, but a lot of people said they thought the format was different, right? So essentially, Druski's on tour now, and he's doing what he did on Instagram Live, right? So he does this could have been records. He's doing it live, right? A lot of people thought the tour was just going to be called things called woulda, coulda, shoulda, but they thought he was doing traditional stand-up. Instead, the tour, for the most part, is him judging people coming up on stage. And people somewhat feel disappointed. Yeah, anyway.
His skits are funny. His little IG lives, all that shit is funny. But the reality of the matter is, like, his jokes are literally just making jokes about other people. It's like when you're in middle school and niggas roasting, and then someone goes, "I know you ain't laughing," and start talking shit about them. And essentially what his show is like what you see online when like people are auditioning to be like a part of his could have been records or whatever. And then he's basically just talking shit about their act, talking shit about how they do or do not have crowd control. For the girls, if they didn't look fuckable, he was not fucking with them. And the only comments were about like, if he's like, "Oh, I can't get with that because she moving too much, da 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 da." Pussy was never on the table, sir. Also, I really just need to get this off my chest because he brought a white boy onto the stage to audition. The white boy proceeded to try to sing My Nigga by YG. Music over them trying to tell jokes. It's him, like, the girls dancing, and he kind of like creeping up, like behind them. There was a boy dancing. Well, he was singing and dancing. And it's the way Druski was coming behind him.
Okay, this person, even though they paid for the comedy tour, might just be a fucking hater. I did look up for some video of the tour, which also still not going to give an accurate depiction because we're not at the tour, clearly. But, again, and if you're wondering what my interest is in it, is because I'm a huge fan of stand-up. I'm a huge fan of comedy. And I think Druski, he's in a position where he's going to have pressure. Like, there's tremendous pressure for him to either knock this out the park or not do good, right? And I think, you know, people like me, I want to see him do good. But apparently this is kind of like a little excerpt of kind of how it kind of looks.
Put your shit on, nigga. Y'all shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down, bitch. I'm playing with y'all ass, nigga. The fuck wrong with y'all? Y'all see I got this sugar light shit on? And I ain't bullshitting with you. What you come to do for real?
So I'm a pop artist here in the city, and I came to perform my song called Bitch. And it's...
I knew it was pop. I'll tell you that right now.
Yes. I'm ready to give y'all a show if you want to be entertained. Are y'all ready to dance on Trade?
So it appears that some people believe they got finesse because they're saying this is a traveling talent show, right? Rather than a stand-up show. And honestly, it might be a finesse in a way because I'm gonna be, yo, I think Druski's selling out venues with like 8,000 people. Did y'all expect him to do like real stand-up where like niggas have like practiced their whole lives for? You know what I mean? I think he's probably trying to do the best he can, but I mean, I'm not knocking it. But I understand why some fans might be like, no, we thought we were going to see like Dave Chappelle. Like, okay.
Y'all make some noise. Y'all make some noise. Let's get this shit going.
Let's go! Let's go! 1, 2, 3, big time. They say I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. Don't give up on
Okay. Hold up, Backstreet Boy.
No, hold on.
Hold the fuck up, Backstreet
Who's the next
Boy.
to the second verse?
You got a little too much pep in your step.
Do I?
Let's slow this shit the fuck down.
Well, I go by Chubby Jesus.
You said, hell no. Y'all know what the fuck we do. We don't do all that. Hey, don't say Jesus' name in vain. It's yours.
I'm Jewish.
All right, little Dickie, let's get this shit going. You gotta perform that way. What you come to do? You come to rap?
Yeah, I come to rap.
All right, let's hear it. Y'all give it up for Lil Dickie.
I've been walking around in my fucking Prada jeans, walking around like she on Prada.
There's some energy here, though.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's clap it up.
All right. I don't know. And apparently these, so you gotta take it with like a grain of salt. Apparently these are like TikTok reviews, so who sees? Or who knows? Here we go.
You on Druski, shoulda, woulda, coulda tour kicking off in Richmond, Virginia. So when we arrived at Trade, it was fairly easy getting in. We got some drinks. Before Druski came out, they was rocking their hips. I just wanna rock. Yeah, they was doing their little thing. Y'all know it was TikTok moves. So Druski finally comes out. His set is really fun. You see the dudes lifting in the back. I'm like, I'm ready to be weak. Like, Druski ready to have me weak as fuck. I'm off the drinks. Like, this ready to be a good show. I will say Druski did not leave behind his desk only like 2 times. He was sitting behind the shoulda, woulda, coulda been records desk the whole entire time. This was basically like a talent show. Like, I'm not even gonna hold y'all. This was like local artists. Shout out to Monty, that's my friend. Everybody was just performing, and basically they got signed. Like this guy right here, he got signed. Hey. So yeah, a few people got signed. Actually, no one got signed with him. But yeah, it was just like a talent show, and Druski just made his little faces, little remarks. This was basically could have been records live. Like, that's what it should be called, because this wasn't really a comedy tour. It was just Druski making his comments and making facial expressions. These guys right here stole the show. They were really, 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 really funny, and Druski was feeling them a little bit. So yeah, it really wasn't given for the price, I will say. Like,
Hey, so I hear there's an opener. Nav Green. I heard that thing is nasty. I heard that boy goes crazy. Don't know who he is, but I hear there's an opener and he's funny as fuck. Honestly, I kind of like that Druski's doing this. He probably like finessed it in the way that he kind of made people think it was gonna be stand up, but it's not stand up, and there's no problem if he doesn't do stand up yet. I think he eventually has to do stand up, right? He has to do stand up, and I think when I was watching like the Breakfast Club interview when he told the story about Kevin Hart saying to him like, "Yo, stop being pussy," and he's like, "What? What you mean?" And Kevin Hart was like, "Yo, get on that stage." Get on that stage means go do stand up, right? I think he eventually knows he has to do that, but I think a great way to capitalize off the audience that he's pulling like 100K people when he does this could have been records on live. Why not do it in person? The only thing is you got to be honest with the fans, because I think they're thinking you're gonna do some shit you haven't done yet, like in like a hour stand up special. So I don't have a problem with this, but I guess fans should probably just understand that, yo, y'all love the could have been shit on Instagram. He's just giving y'all that in person. What's the fucking problem? You get what I mean? Again, yo, stand up is incredibly hard, and when I think he's doing a soft way of getting into it, right? When you say you're doing stand-up, people come with a straight face. Like, make us laugh, nigga. And your material got to be really good. It got to be really original. I think eventually he's going to cross over and he's going to do well. But I think, let him build at this point. But if you went to this tour thinking you were going to get stand-up look from him, I guess you took the L or whatever. But salute to that boy Nav Green. I'm hearing that he's doing amazing. Somebody said, would I pay to see a show? I will. I am paying to see a show. When he come to New York, like, I don't even hit him for tickets. I'm going to just show up. I'm going to show up to a show. He has a show in New York. I'm going to show up and I want to watch. I just want to see how, again, I think he has the amount of clout where no live show of his could really flop. And even when I'm listening to this, there's mad energy in the building. You get what I mean? It's just that some people, people are still a fan of the traditional form of comedy. Somebody say I'm capping? No, I'm not capping, bro. You have to realize we're also in a very different age, right? We're in a different age where how does a new comedian really get born? You get born by being funny online. How do you get funny online? I remember thinking this about DC Young Fly before he got on Wild 'N Out and before he really started hitting the stage and doing these tours and these shows. I used to say maybe DC Young Fly is just a roaster. Remember DC4 Young Fly used to be the guy you thought it was synonymous with, boy, bring that ass here. And he was just kind of just telling fast-paced jokes. But then you realize, this boy could kind of hold down an audience. He could kind of hold down a crowd. And yeah, he showed that he could transition in that comedy lane and do a pretty good job. As I said, the only reason why, and I'm not picking on Druski, the only reason why I look at Druski because Druski's the head. Pause. He's the head of what all the social media comedy shit is. He's the most popular person doing it. Right? Now, I think he was bigger than DC Young Fly ever was just on social media because he's already been in Drake videos, all type of commercials. He's huge. Now, if he just gets this one fundamental down, I could legit see him doing 15,000 venues next year. So that's why, and also here's the thing about DC as well. No, not DC, I mean Druski. Druski's one of those people, when I see him posted online, everybody, I've never heard somebody say Druski's not funny. I've never heard it. Never heard it. Somebody says, it took you 7 years to do podcasting. No. I hear what you said. Well, here's the thing. I'm glad you said it. That's interesting, but I think that parallel doesn't continue itself. I took the 7 years to wait to do podcasting because I was reading my audience, right? I think Druski, that's what I thought beforehand. When I seen he booked a tour doing average 7,000 seat venues, and I've never seen or heard of him doing stand-up other than some hosting stuff, I'm like, damn, this nigga must have a fucking set he's sitting on because word about that is going to get out. No matter if you do great, bad, mediocre, whatever. So I was interested in, damn, if he's jumping out this quick to do this tour, he got the shit. So that's why I was interested. But, if it doesn't happen now, he could come back again. He just got to keep that clout up, which I think he will. Somebody says Desi way funnier too. Is Desi Banks versus Druski a thing? Do people make try to compare them? I'm not sure if that's a competition. Well, I haven't watched too much of Desi Banks. I feel like I've seen everything Druski done. Somebody say open up for J. Cole. All right. Well, anyway, Druski, I want to see you do a little bit more stand-up, bro. A little bit more stand-up. And again, I haven't seen the show. I'm just going off what other people said. I start Googling and shit like that. I'm hoping he bro, you could do the comedy and talent show shit there, obviously, which that's a hit. I'm pretty sure. I hope he does like 20 minutes of stand up. That's it, bro. 20 minutes of stand up. And we're gonna get into, as far as stand up goes, we're gonna get into some Will Smith and Chris Rock stuff later, because Chris Rock did a new stand up special for Netflix, which, by the way, I know a lot of people are gonna criticize him on how long he took to speak about this Will Smith shit, but yo, he waited till he got the bag secured and he talked about it and he kind of went in. So we're gonna talk about that in a little bit. But it looks like my overall view of this Druski's tour is that it appears that it's more of the same of what he does on Instagram Live, but I can't blame him because he always has 100,000 people watching the shit, so people clearly like it. I know, so y'all could be like, oh yeah, he gives, you know, Apollo Theater talent show vibes all you want. Shit, people clearly loved it online. You're gonna love it in person. You know what I mean? Just go in understanding what it is and not expecting to see some other shit. All right? Okay. Let's see what's going on. Let me see what else we got to touch on real quick. Got to keep the Ja Morant stuff going on. Let me touch on the Safaree stuff real quick, right? Not too sure what's going on Safaree recently. So Safaree, apparently somebody shot at him or something of the sort. He posted like a bullet, which got to be a little bit scary. Let me see. Where is it? Probably got to scroll down a bit. Scroll down a bit. Tell me if I passed it, chat. I'm looking for the Safaree post. Yeah, here it is. It says, Safaree Samuels reveals he almost got shot in Atlanta. He said, almost got shot in my head by a stray bullet. I was inches away from where the bullet holes came from. This is why I can't fucking stand Atlanta. Thank God. Oh my God. This is why I don't feel sorry for you criminals. Then he shows the bullet. He said, I can't believe this just happened. Whoever had that had a switch on his gun, let off 10 shots in 3 seconds. If you go back to it, you play it.
Like that, that's what hit me right in my stomach. What the? Yo, I was just standing right here. What the? Hit me in the face. See how I did like that? That's what hit me right in my stomach. What the?
Okay. That's kind of scary. Hey, let me tell you this, man. Number one, I was very shocked that Lil Zay Osama kind of, not saying that the switch belonged to him, but Lil Zay Osama was able to beat that case quite expeditiously, because in the reality, man, what's going on in America right now is that everybody got a switch on their gun and everybody could shoot 50 bullets in 5 seconds. And when that is the reality of what's going on, people could cause infinite amount of damage and possibly take a lot of lives. In Atlanta, everybody has a baby Draco and everybody has a switch. Very dangerous. And I'm very happy that, you know, nothing happened to Safaree. But, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm somebody who I'm for guns. You get what I mean? I'm for guns. Like, I think people should have their weapons, this and third. But here's the thing. And my thinking and theory, when I say like I'm for guns, I'm not like, it's not like some Republican type of, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, we need to have our militia type shit. It's like, yo, you might as well be for guns because the criminal's gonna have a gun. You get what I mean? And also, it's one of your fucking rights. But these days, the criminals always have an unfair advantage. They got switches on their guns. They got like guns modified to do other shit. It's like, bruh, like I wouldn't be cool with, like, you know, I'm cool with everybody who's legal and not crazy and whatever having a gun, but I'm definitely not cool with everybody having a switch. You know what I mean? The switches is getting out of control now. It's getting out of control. And I do believe that the feds are going to start taking a crazy action on it in the next 2 years. The niggas they catch with this shit, they're going to give some serious and hard time. And unfortunately, I believe, because I've been watching how like the Fed's been operating with these type of joints, they're not looking like they're doing all these sweeps for the switches yet, at least in my opinion. I don't know if y'all have seen different. But you know why? Niggas only talking about gun control when a school gets shot up, unfortunately. 55 niggas get shot in Chicago in 2 days, nothing about guns. But let a school get shot up. Oh my God. We got to control the guns. What's up with the guns? So again, I believe we're seeing a lot of switches. Like somebody told me that they said there's a video of some young kids in Philadelphia. By the way, Philadelphia is the crime capital of the United States right now. Philadelphia per capita has more crime and more shootings than Chicago right now. Philadelphia really is earning its title as Philadelphia. It's the most, like Chicago got more people, so their numbers are bigger, but Philadelphia with less people has more shootings. So just by the rate, they've been doing most. Let me just tell y'all this, people. Clearly, if you ask me, the majority, I'm just hearing a lot more about these switches, but it has to do with inner city communities, and I don't think police give a fuck about inner city communities. As long as your switch ain't hitting a school, as long as your switch ain't hitting like a marathon, as long as your switch ain't hitting up some corporate building where, you know what I mean, like the tourists are going to be at, they're not giving a fuck about it right now. But I do have to say it is concerning and alarming, all right? Also, the next thing I'll say is, yo, Safaree, man, get out of Atlanta. Get out of Atlanta. Safaree, I've talked to many people in Atlanta. They have all described you as food. I'm just keeping it blunt. One nigga said, yo, you don't know Safaree? They said, yo, Safaree bought a house. They said they robbed that nigga till he sold the house. They said they robbed him like every week till he sold the house. Like every week that was in the house. I don't know if this is true. Only he could know. But apparently it was a house him and Erica Mena owned. Apparently they had to sell it. If you getting robbed and people running up in your shit like every week, just like you're a habitual victim, nigga, either you need some armed security or you need to be on your Charleston White shit, or you need to get the fuck on out of that city. I don't even know why you're still in Atlanta, Safaree. Listen, get out of there, brother. Okay? This was some random Atlanta niggas. They was like, oh yeah, Safaree had a house there, he had to move. Niggas just kept robbing him. I'm like, okay. And by the way, Safaree had posted a video of one of the niggas of some people robbing his house. I don't know if you ever seen this video from like a long time ago. And Safaree, like, you know what I mean? Even though you have Jamaican, you ain't full Jamaican like me, nigga. I was born there. Like, I want to see the best for you. So when I'm hearing things like people doing crazy things to you, I don't like that. Safaree post video house robbers. Let me see. Look. He posted the video. Let me see if I can see it. I don't know who that is. Wait, where's the video? Oh, yeah. And Erica Mena was like describing the people who did it. Let me see. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, they were describing the people who did it and shit like that. Let me see. Oh, yeah, they put the robbers on blast. There we go. I think they done deleted it now. But they had surveillance footage and all that type of stuff. Yeah. Here's one of the videos of the niggas being inside the crib or something like that. Listen, man. And then this was the nigga who was posed up with the chain on. So, like, they know the nigga. Like, they know him. You know what I mean? Anyway, Safaree. You know, I wish nothing but good things for you. By the way, recently it was announced that Safaree, his friend, got arrested for setting Safaree up not too long ago. Let me tell you this. If you ever got set up, look at the people around you first. It's never your enemy. Your enemy don't know you like that. Safaree friend arrested So if you remember this story, let me see if I can play it. Safaree was crying. He went up to Angie Martinez. He was crying about how he got robbed at gunpoint. Nobody knew who robbed him. We then find out the person who got arrested for robbing him and got sentenced to 18 years was his childhood friend. Trust nobody. Like, yo, let me tell you, you famous, you got some money. Yo, some people really be thinking, yo, people don't think like that in this world, like, oh, you're just blessed. If your friend is broke and you got all the money in the world, it's only so long they start looking at you like, man, I'll take this shit from this motherfucker. Listen to this shit. This is when he was...
Safaree is my guest today. What's happening, first of all? Are you okay?
I just
Oh, man.
got robbed at gunpoint.
What do you mean just now? Just like right now?
A couple hours ago, I just got robbed. Like, two dudes with guns just ran upon me. Had me face down on the floor with a gun to my head. It just took everything.
That's an ill promo. What the fuck? They just flashed the Angie Martinez side. Holy. Anyway, here's the result of him getting robbed. Childhood friend who robbed Safaree of $180K worth of jewelry gets 18 years in prison. This childhood friend he probably invited to his house. He probably was kicking it with. He probably has even gave money in the strip club. Yo, here's $3,000. Throw that money. Yo, we balling. Yo, come. Yo, you ain't trying to ride with me in the Scat Pack? You ain't trying to ride with me in the Rolls Royce? His childhood friend was like, man, I'm tired of going back to Section 8 while you in the mansion. I'm robbing you. So read this story. Remember when Love and Hip Hop star Safaree got robbed of his jewelry in the parking lot of his luxury apartment complex in New Jersey? It was discovered that the person who set him up as a mark was his childhood friend. Can't trust him, people. According to NorthJersey.com, this past July, a jury finally convicted the thug, Sean Harwood, of 3 counts of robbery, looting, and resisting arrest. Okay, he was found not guilty of robbing Safaree's friend, conspiracy to commit robbery, and weapons charges. But the prosecutor said he set it all up. On Thursday, he stepped in and sentenced him to 18 years in prison for stealing $180K worth of bling from his childhood friend. By the way, this is one thing I do love about New Jersey. You feel me? When it comes to Bergen County give out years like you killed a nigga, bro. You feel me? You rob somebody, you're going to jail for 20. That's one thing I like about Bergen County. Bergen County, make sure you ain't, when you come back home, that fuck an iPhone 10, nigga. You might be up in space. You might get let out of jail and be like, everybody just dipped. Yo, we actually left with a Chinese balloon. We in another planet. They give you some real time. Like, y'all, I keep telling y'all, New Jersey, y'all come to New Jersey, y'all gonna catch the longest years of your life, okay? Doing the bullshit y'all do. 18 years, okay? He got a year for every $10,000 worth of bling he stole. By the way, they got the bling back. Dummy. The years will run consecutively, then concurrently. That's what I'm talking about. The prosecutors represented Brooklyn native and Nicki Minaj's former boo. We were pleased with the outcome. Before he was sentenced, he took the time to apologize to all involved and said the robbery was a result of a series of bad decisions and something he wasn't proud about. Cap! These moments don't define me. You're right. The 18 years you'll spend behind bars will define your stupid ass, you motherfucker. After the sentencing, told about how these years would be a hardship on his family. If he robbing his friend, fuck him and his family. Come on, man. Told my he had a teenage daughter. Come on, get out of here, nigga. We don't give a fuck about that type of shit. Go to jail. Have fun. Prosecution was clear that something he should have thought about before committing his crimes. His daughter is essentially adult. She was 13 at the time of his arrest. He'll be able to see his daughter in 18 years, nigga, when she's 31. That's what I'm talking about. Crime fucking solved, man. That's what I like to hear. Safaree, get out of Atlanta, though. Come back to Jersey. These niggas get caught over here, they getting time. They getting that hard time. You get caught in New Jersey, man, they might be whipping you in jail like you back in slavery. I ain't gonna hold you. They hate niggas over here. All right. Okay. It's a little Safaree situation. Safaree, I wish you nothing but the best. Gotta say, man, let me see what else we should probably talk about real quick. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, if you guys don't know, she performed at Rolling Loud last night. I don't even think she was on the lineup on the bill. I don't know how they got out there, but her and Wheezy or Wheezy F, and the F stands for whatever, performed. Now, I don't have the full performance, and I gotta imagine it was at least cool or decent. But what I can show you a bit is that apparently she had some struggles with the performance. Also, she dissed Meg Thee Stallion. These are some clips from it right here.
I don't fuck with horses. I said it's 700 horses when we fixing to leave. But I don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeves. Let's go. Hey, yo.
Okay.
Juice, fix my motherfucking mix. What the fuck is good? You know I don't get down like that when the president is in the building. You know when the fucking goat is in the building, I gotta do this shit right. You know when Young Money in the building, the queen gotta show the fuck out. Who the fuck they thought was coming here? One of my mini-me's? Who the fuck they thought was coming here today? Make some noise for yourselves.
Okay, Queen. Okay. Anyway, there's also this video. Apparently, it was at the end of the night. Let's see.
I just wanted you to see it.
Can you take this?
This is her after the show, I think.
Okay.
I love you, Nicki.
I've been working hard trying to get your attention so I can get signed by you. I'm an artist and a writer. I've been writing for an artist. I mean, you already signed me, but I'm trying to get you a sign.
Period.
For real, like, please take King Cartel. Can you take my number down?
We love you, Nicki.
And
Nicki, I've been waiting years to show you. I just want you to see this. This is me.
I'm not gonna waste your time.
I'm 21. I've been rocking since 7. I'm son. I'm Nicki to the death for me.
Period.
Rat-ta-ta. What you talk about?
Okay, but I'm about to take her in. This is my. You see her now. She's hot. I'm telling you, she's a homebody.
Oh, I haven't seen you in a minute.
I know. Work crazy.
You can turn around and take selfies.
Oh my God.
I didn't say you couldn't let everybody get their little chance.
Back up a little. Back up a little. Back up a little.
Okay. I won't even play you. I won't even post or even show what the page that posted this. Their name is Nicki Chart, but it looked like a hate message. They don't fuck with Nicki, clearly. I don't think Nicki. I think Nicki's tired here. It's okay, bro. It's like, bro, she's been working for 20 years. It's okay to be tired. Probably exhausting. Go to Rolling Loud. Exhausting. I give her a lot of credit for even entertaining her fans. She's smoking, of course. She's probably a little high, but who cares? Don't everybody smoke? Like, I think she's fine here. She's fucking tired, bro. Just exhausted. So, salute to Nicki. I'm wondering how she's gonna deal with some of the public scrutiny about her recently, because the conversation is getting louder about her age, about her looks, and a lot of people are actually not feeling that it's such a tasteful thing for her to keep going at younger women, i.e. Lotto, i.e. Meg Thee Stallion, And then people are just kind of looking at her like maybe she's just a bitter woman. Now, does she have talent? Is she a legend? Clearly. But I think it's all up to her how she deals with all of this stuff. Because clearly she's going to drop some album or some music soon. She's popped back out again. But people are asking certain questions. We'll see. Somebody said she's back on the perks. Nah, I don't think she's back on the perks. Nah. Actually, I don't even know what a nigga on the perks even looks like, but Nicki seems fine. She seems fine. You know what I mean? There is some weight gain there, and I think the only thing she's gonna have to deal with is Nicki used to weight shame and fat shame people. Nicki got a song fat shaming DJ Khaled. Nicki DM me, called me a chipmunk. Nicki done fat shamed everybody. Here's the thing. You got to be able to take it back. That's my only thing. You got to be able to take it back. And that's what I don't like about the Barbs. You can't be just dishing it. And this is where I think Nicki's career is going to be interesting. She could work hard as fuck to make sure she's not going to get the same treatment, but everything you dished out over your career, you're going to get back. You're looking a little rotund. You are, the movement, the gyrations don't seem as natural. People are putting you in the auntie category, not the sex appeal and the sex icon category. People aren't seeing other people who you consider your sons or your mini-me's as copying. They just see you as hating. We have seen the story before. You've wrote the story before with another artist. So we'll see how it goes. All right, let's keep this shit moving. Have y'all been watching Rolling Loud? Have they been showing all the performances? One of the most interesting things recently, and knowing Adam, I don't know if he did this shit purposely, but Adam from No Jumper, Adam interviewed some chick named Little CeCe. And if you don't know who Little CeCe is, she promoted or she made the song or she produced, allegedly. There's some people actually saying she didn't. She made the song called Money in the Grave. Be like, yo, Money in the Grave. Like that Drake song with Drake and Ross. Now, we didn't know she was, well, obviously Drake says on the song, Little CeCe, whatever. So he gave her the name check. But now she's doing interviews, and this is how she looks. And apparently what I also found out, she used to date somebody. There was some drama behind that. I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But she did an interview with Adam, and she talked about Drake, which, no disrespect to her, that's pretty much all we want to hear her talk about. And I'm not going to lie, based on what she said, Drake probably won't be getting another beat from her. I'm going to just keep it a bean with you, okay? Sometimes you got to read the room. And when you're working with people like Drake or even Rihanna or Beyonce or even Nicki, you got to think about their public image when you say nothing about them, okay? Because they're good to just cut people off at any time. Let me see. I think this is her telling the story of how she met him.
You got Drake to follow me? Like, what the hell?
Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, so the Drake thing.
Mm-hmm.
You met him, when did you first meet him?
So I played basketball, right? So he really was a fan of supported one of my teammates at the time. And
this is when you're in high school?
Yeah, in high school. So he was a fan.
Yo, Drake like 37. What you mean? Like, you see, people got to read the room. You can't say Drake was fucking with you or preeing you or checking you out when you're in high school, G. Hey, yo, what's going on?
Fan of women's basketball, high school basketball.
That's another thing. Yo, Drake is a fan of women's high school basketball, G? Yo, what? Bro, just listen to this.
So he was a fan of women's basketball, high school basketball.
And this is when you're in high school?
Yeah, in high school. So he was a fan of women's basketball, high school basketball. I was her teammate, so he followed me because of her. And I was like, oh, shit, bitch.
Yo, you tell me, Yo, they playing with Drake right here. Nah, stop it. Somebody, we knew this already. Nah, stop it, man. Hey, I know there's some people who want to just believe that every man is like a pedophile or every man is just fucking weird and creepy. And yes, you've been validated because we've seen a couple of people been accused and look like it has bore out to be that they are weird and creepy and pedophiles or whatever. But not everybody's really checking for the high school basketball team for females. Like, come on, bro.
Got Drake to follow me. Like, what the hell? Like, that's so crazy.
Oh my God.
He followed me, and I lost it. I'm like, I have to meet Drake. Like, I love Drake. I've always.
Is she saying Drake followed her in high school, my G? Now, again, I need one of the meme pages or one of the Drake fan pages tell me this, because y'all know who Drake follow and who we don't follow. Drake follows girls in high school, my G. Come on, bro. Bruv. Like, bruv. Like, bruv.
I love Drake, still love Drake. So basically, yeah, he followed me. Maybe a year later is when I built up the confidence to like message him on like some working stuff, because I was 18 when I messaged him. And I DM'd him like, hey, I make beats. Like, can I send you some beats? Like, no. I just wanted him to say my tag. I'm like, you don't have to. It just seems so not realistic.
Oh, Grand Wizard just explained it. Nocta, which is like a Nike brand, sponsors a lot of athletes. So Drake is being a professional. He ain't trying to fuck. He's just being a professional. What the fuck is that talking about? So he might follow some athletes, but he's business, nigga. Business.
For him to get on one of my beats, I was like, can you just say my tag for me?
I mean, in the hierarchy of different things to ask Drake to do, asking him to listen to your beats, is he gonna? I don't know, but it's not that big a deal. But then asking him to say your tag it's kind of like far up on the totem pole, because it's kind of like him co-signing your whole existence. If you end up being a serial killer, he's directly looped into that. Like the TMZ headline is going to be the girl that Drake did the beat tag for is a serial killer, you know? Like he's got to kind of be aware of that.
No, yeah, of course. But I just didn't think of it like that. I just thought like, you know, him creating a whole song on one of my beats, like that was just so far out of like my thought range. I don't know, like, but of course it was a goal. I would want that to happen. So he was like, is this really you? Is your page hacked? And I'm like, I had to send a video. I sent him a video of me asking again. I'm like, yeah, it's me. Like, can I please, you know, send you something? Because he was like, oh, send me some shit. But yeah, I had to send a video confirming like my page is not hacked.
Right.
It is me. I make beats.
But so you sent the beats and he didn't respond at that time?
No, I sent the beats and they were not good at the time. When I was 18, they were not good.
And he told you that?
He didn't respond. So I guess no, he didn't like them.
Okay.
But yeah, they were not that great back then. So fast forward. What's crazy is I wasn't even supposed to end up at this party. I was asleep. And, you know, parties out here end at like 2. It was like 12 by the time I woke up from a nap.
So you just fell asleep on the couch?
You
just fell asleep on the couch at the
I
party?
went to bed. No, I was going to sleep. I was not planning on going out. My friends, my 2 friends, shout out Chanel, she was like, bitch, come to this party. It's so lit. Da-da-da. It was at Poppy. Do you know Poppy the club? Yeah. So I was just like, you know, I'm just waking up. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna go. She's like, no, you have to come. Please come. Like, this is the one event. Please come. Like, please. I was like, okay, whatever. So I get up. I get dressed. I hit one of my other friends that is cool with all the security guards because I already knew it was gonna be. Detail. It was a after party for Grammy after party for Drake and Meek Mill. There's like.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah. She like Ruby Rose. No disrespect. She like Ruby Rose. Oh. Antonio Brown posted a video of her naked in his bed, saying that she stole like some $5,000 from him, and if she ain't returned the $5,000, you about to keep going in. Now I remember the story, so that's her. So remember, Antonio Brown posted him with a girl in bed and say, yo, and he put the thing, he say, yo, she owe me $5,000 if she don't, whatever. That's her. Then also, she used to be dating Lil Bibby, and then she blasted Lil Bibby for leaving her. She said like Lil Bibby was like weird, and Lil Bibby bought like his other bitch a house before he bought his mama a house. I got good memories, so I be knowing all this shit. But yeah, that's her right there. She right there. That's her. That's her. Yeah, that's her. That's her.
Like when they first got cool again.
Mm.
So.
Oh, hold on. And if y'all think I'm cappy, I know my memory be immaculate. Cydney, Christine, Lil Bibby. We gonna see the tweets. Yep, she was blasting that nigga. Look. See, she says she was mad because he left her for a white woman or something. She said, my ex really bought a white bitch a whole mini mansion and a nigga himself was living with me. His moms don't even got a house that big. Nigga, are you fucking dumb, bro? That's why your brother has this whole 6-month-old baby his bitch still has no idea about. Whole family just fucked up. Then, yeah. And then she retweets one and said, you can't trust a nigga who like a white woman. Yeah. This was them right there. Uh-huh. Yep. Chat. Yep. I be knowing this shit, man. Why is Adam interviewing her? Dick already small and he want me to share it with other bitches? No, indeed. Hilarious. She said little Bibi's dick already small and he want her to share it with other hoes. She says, I can't just be with you and only you. She said, that nigga don't mean shit to me though. She said, bitch is cool would be nothing but a nut to a nigga. What the hell? Whoever talking to my ex need to do a better job. I look way better than you hoes. You have no co, you're goofy. What type of nigga? You better go live with that white bitch, sir. My ex is a hater, bro. This nigga really poured a bottle of water on my head when I was getting ready. One day, ripped my wig out. The next day, because he ain't want me posting pics on Instagram. He says, I want my nigga to... What the fuck? Oh, this is one of those, huh? All right. And then we saw, we saw her come back up around Cydney, Christine, Antonio Brown. Antonio handled them chicks a little different. Antonio handled, like, obviously we ain't going to show... Well, here's a picture he posted with her, and it's small. I'm not going to make it big. He posted this picture with him and her in bed. Then he says, "Ho be capping, playing victim. I'm not the one." Yeah, Antonio Brown, he's a hard on hoes. He's up there with it. She says, "Please don't do that to me. I'm really sorry." She wasn't apologizing to that nigga posted it on his. Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown posted a video of you sucking his dick. That nigga he don't give no fucks. She said, "Please don't do that to me. I'm really sorry. I just didn't like the way you were talking to me. This isn't going to help anything. What can I do to fix it? Send my money, bitch. $5K or you be exposed." She says, "I will. What's your PayPal?" This is the quickest I've ever heard a girl paying a nigga in history, nigga. This is the quickest I've ever heard a girl forking up the cash. What's your PayPal? We all know bitches don't pay back their debts, especially the niggas. Said, "Ho, stop playing with me, bitch. I'm going to show you this time." Jesus. This was her right here. Apparently, she ain't fucking Antonio Brown either, though. Like, she was making a beat for his new album type shit. You heard me? She was just making a beat for his album type shit. You feel me? Okay. Now let's hear what she got to say about Drizzy.
Everyone was there. Like, it was packed. Like, outside literally was like a sea of people.
Right.
So I was just like, I already know I'm not going to be able to get in. So I called my friend Kwame. Shout out Kwame. And
Kwame
he
Brown?
knows.
Kwame Brown?
No.
No, okay.
Kwame the Don.
There's got to be other ones.
Yeah,
Right.
so he's cool with all of the security guards. And I know if I go with him, he would just be able to get us straight in. So he got us straight in like I thought. And then we go, I meet up with my friends. And again, I'm like not the super social person. So in the back of this club called Poppy, they have like a smaller club where they have like their own bar,
Right.
and like a photo booth. You know what I'm talking about? Have you been there?
I haven't been there, but I heard about the
Okay,
separate
well, yeah,
bar
it's like
thing,
a separate bar and like a separate everything. So
Right.
I went back there. Like I'm not really like trying to be. It was packed. It was so many people in there.
All right, man. Let's get to Drake, bro.
I'm like looking at them because I didn't want to just turn around. If it's somebody I don't want to talk to, I don't want to acknowledge that I saw them.
Right.
So I'm looking at them and I'm like, who's talking to me? Like, who is that calling my name? But they're just standing there like so in shock, just like just looking like, I'm like, bitch, who the fuck is behind me? Like, tell me who's behind me. Who is this? He ends up like right next to me and I'm like, right along with them. I'm like, oh shit, like what the.
You know what's so interesting? It goes back to the yeah, no disrespect to her, and I'm not trying to disrespect her at all. But boring story. Basically, listen, to Mrs. Little CeCe or whatever your name is, you just made Drake look like a pedophile. You continue the rumors or the thought that Drake is into kids. Like, if anything, if you were proud about talking to him, you should have thought about that story, not talk about the fact that you were on a high school girls basketball team, knowing the age we're in. Drake is probably not going to hit you up again. Like, no disrespect. He's not going to hit you up to do no more songs. You just made him look like a fucking pedophile. You get what I mean? So everything else you're saying after that, that's the only thing hitting the headlines. Drake is following girls who are playing basketball in high school because he's into high school girls basketball. That's cap. So, again, you know, you probably got to do some fixing up on your side, but it is what it is. But that reaction that she was talking about reminded me of what Drake said. I want to go back and try to find the clip. Remember when Drake was talking to Yachty and he said that he was talking to his therapist, which, by the way, I didn't know Drake has ever had a therapist, but clearly he did. Drake said while talking to his therapist said, yo, his therapist was basically breaking down to him that when he's in the club or when he's in a room, he's the big titty girl. You get what I mean? Where no matter how beautiful of a girl he's with, or no matter how beautiful of a girl is in that room, when Drake gets in that room, matter of fact, I'll probably try to play it. Drake, Yachty. Which I completely got because...
Ever with ill intent, but it's like...
Here we go. Let me see. Where is it? Somebody give me a timestamp, please. Oh, yeah, right here. Mommy Milker's here, yeah.
I had somebody one time be like, you know, it's not necessarily what you're saying.
But yeah, I think it's just like... It's time...
Animus love a long time ago. But it's a little more like... It's got a little more foundation to it. Our shit is really just a therapist at one point, and he said something. And he was like, you know... It was a really valid point. I'm not really a big therapy guy. I don't feel like I necessarily want the same life as a therapist is trying to pitch me on, which is like some life of like morals and simplicity and those type of things.
Yeah.
Not to say I don't have morals and simplicity, but like I don't need my life to be rooted in like find somewhere to disappear in the world and like disconnect from everybody. That's not really like where I'm headed.
Right.
But I did talk to a therapist one time, and he made this point about being like, you know, no matter what kind of woman you're chasing physically, right? Like you like ass, you like titties, you like he's like, you have the biggest tits in the room. He's like, you walk into any room and you have just the most gigantic tits. Nobody can think about anything else other than whatever your gigantic tits, which is your Drake. I remember this about this guy. I remember that about this guy. I bet this guy does this. I bet this guy does that. Like all the preconceived notions, they're just like, they can't see past the gigantic tits unless they talk to you. And then they're like, oh, wow, like you're actually like, I mean, your tits are huge, but you're super smart.
Right.
You know, or like you're really nice and kind.
Yeah.
So it's interesting to that's why I relate to girls with huge tits.
Yeah.
Well,
you remember like
her description of that story just reminds me of that. It's like, no matter how beautiful those women are in the room, like when Drake gets next to them, they're all like this. Which is kind of like an interesting dichotomy of what fame is, right? Like Drake is, it's not only just Drake, but it's just fame in general. And obviously there's levels to fame, right? Drake is like just up there, right? Drake is like where Bad Bunny is. Drake is where Rihanna is, right? But like Rihanna already has this beauty which people would already look towards and be like, oh my God, I'm like starstruck, or damn, I'm just so shocked how beautiful she is. With a dude, you really don't experience that, but you get to realize that with some notoriety or maybe some money or some like fame, you become the girl. You get what I mean? And that is very true, because how I've thought about relationships has changed based on how popular I've gotten and how much money I've gotten. Like, I've realized like there's no bitch that's worth wanting if she ain't down to try to get me. You get what I mean? Where as opposed, I used to be on some shit like, yo, you gotta do whatever to compete with these other niggas to go get the chick. That is just completely different in a sense. So I guess that's a parallel I'm kind of drawing from that.
He was like, CeCe, do you still make beats? First.
All right, we don't give a fuck about that. Okay, cool. Next thing, we are going to, let's see. I think we're kind of getting along pretty nice here. We still haven't talked about the Will Smith thing. We probably should, and actually I will now. So, here we go. Chris Rock responds to Will Smith. So, it's on Netflix right now, and there's pretty much at the end of his new Netflix special, he pretty much goes in on Will Smith. And he pretty much kind of speaks on the entire situation, how he felt and whatever. Give me a second. Let me figure this out. I got to find the exact clip, because the clip actually is about like 5 minutes long. Wait, let me just kind of filter it. Filter it to today. Should be about 5 minutes long. If not, I'm just going to put it back up on my Instagram. I took it off my Instagram because, shit, Netflix already told me, like, yo, act, chill out, bro. We trying to make our bread. I might put up on my Instagram back for like 1 second, even though I want to play it on YouTube. That I could like rewind. Oh, here it is. Perfect. Here it is. Ready? Come on.
Smith practices selective outrage. Practices selective outrage. Because everybody knows what the fuck happened. Everybody that really knows I had nothing to do with that shit. I didn't have any entanglements. I did not have any entanglement. And then for people that don't know, and everybody know, Wilson, his wife was fucking her son's friend, okay? Now, I normally would not talk about this shit. But for some reason, these niggas put that shit on the internet. I have no idea why two talented people would do something that fucking low down. What the fuck? We all been cheated on. Everybody in here have been cheated on. None of us have ever been interviewed by the person that cheated on us on television. None of us. It's like, hey, I was sucking somebody else's dick. How did that make you feel?
Will gotta slap this nigga again, man.
Why the fuck would you do that shit? She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay?
That's a fact.
Okay? And by the way, he does that shit. Everybody in the world called him a bitch. I tried to call the motherfucker and give him my condolences. He ain't pick up for me. Everybody called that man a bitch. Fucking Charlemagne called him a bitch, and the Breakfast Club called him a bitch, and The View, and The Talk, and every rapper, and the Drink Champs called him a fucking bitch. Everybody called him a bitch. They called his wife a predator. Everybody called him a bitch. Everybody. And who's he hit? Me. A nigga he know he could beat. That is some bitch ass shit. That's what the fuck happened, okay? The fuck out of here, man. The fuck? What the fuck? I do nothing to this motherfucker, okay? His whatever. Yeah.
By the way, I watched this whole comedy special. Yo, Chad, when I talk about Juicy, I know sometimes I'll be like, yo, whatever. Like, I'm really into comedy. Like, I mean, shit. I went to, Bill Bellamy did my podcast. I went to his show. It was an older crowd. I was probably the youngest person in the crowd. I went there, you know what I mean? I was trying to go to D. Ray Davis shit too. Like, I love comedy. So, like, I like how these comedians, I think this is the ultimate art. And what I'll say as I was watching this, because I watched the entire stand-up, you can go watch it on Netflix, by the way. It's called Selective Outrage. And one thing I noticed, once he got to this part, it felt like there was some emotion there. He just wasn't telling jokes. There was some emotion there. And you're going to watch. I hope you're getting the energy. I know there's music playing over it, but like there's some emotion there while he's saying all this shit.
Years ago, his wife said I should quit the Oscars. I shouldn't host because her man didn't get nominated for Emancipation. The biggest piece of shit ever. Okay? And then so the nigga gives me a fucking concussion. No, not Emancipation. I fucked up the joke. Concussion. She fucking said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the fuck? What the fuck? So then I do some jokes about her. Who gives a fuck? That's how it is. She starts it, I finish it, okay?
By the way, Netflix did something interesting. They supposedly aired it live, which I don't even know if this was recently that he did the show, but they called it Netflix Live. Here's the thing. When you watch a live version, Chris Rock fucks up the joke. He says another movie that wasn't the movie that was supposed the time that he was supposed to boycott the Oscars because he didn't get nominated for. He fixes the joke, and today when I'm watching it on Netflix, today, not live, you don't see the error. So this error that he admits where he fucks the joke up is not in the final Netflix thing. So they edited it out, clearly, but people were watching it live. And I seen some comments around it saying, this is how you could tell that he was a little emotional because this is a 30-year legendary comedian who never fucks up on his jokes, who actually fucks up while telling this joke because he's a little bit emotional.
Oscars, I shouldn't host because her man didn't get nominated for Emancipation. The biggest piece of shit.
It wasn't Emancipation, it was Concussion.
Ever. Okay? And then so the nigga gives me a fucking concussion. No, not Emancipation. I fucked up the joke. Concussion. She fucking said he should quit because Will didn't get nominated for concussion. What the fuck? What the fuck? So then I do some jokes about her. Who gives a fuck? That's how it is. She starts it, I finish it, okay? That's what the fuck happened. Nobody's picking on this bitch. She started this shit.
Hey, he called her a bitch. Will Smith is cocking back his hand right now. Wait until the next time he sees this nigga, bro.
Nobody was picking on her. Nobody was picking on her. She said, a fucking grown-ass man should quit his job because her husband didn't get nominated for concussion. And then this nigga gives me a fucking concussion, okay? What the fuck, man? I love Will Smith. My whole life, I love this nigga. I saw him open up for Run DMC at the Nassau Coliseum. These niggas made brand new funk. I love this nigga. He made some great movies. I have rooted for Will Smith my whole life. I root for this motherfucker, okay? And now, I watch Emancipation just to see him get whooped. Got me rooting for Massa, okay? Hit him again, Massa. Hit him again. You missed the spot, Massa. You missed the spot. And a lot of people go, Chris, how come you didn't do nothing back? How come you didn't do nothing back that night? Because I got parents. That's why. Because I was raised. Okay? I got parents. And you know what my parents taught me? Don't fight in front of white people.
And that was the end of the special. Honestly, not gonna lie, man, pretty good special. He started off a little slow, got into it. A very wonderful but a masterful special. He said he was trying not to offend everybody, but he ended up offending everybody. He got at, every facet. He got at Republicans, Democrats. He got at light-skinned people, white people. He got at black people. He got at the LGBTQ community. He got at everybody. And I think, if you think back to some of his, just most classic stand-ups, does it rank up there with that? I wouldn't necessarily say that, because those were also at a time where you could just say what the fuck ever you wanted. But this was a really good fucking stand-up. And one thing I'll say is he was definitely emotional. So I know he said in the stand-up, like, he was pretty much acting like he didn't care, but like, bro, that felt like it was heavy on his heart that he still wanted to get off. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I think he took too long to talk about it, because he basically took a year. But I can't blame him for it, because he got the check for it. Netflix cut the check. I don't even know how much is Netflix paying for that. Netflix is Chris Rock. Let me see. I don't know how much he got paid. Netflix paid. Here we go. Netflix. Oh my God. Bro, could you stop with the bullshit, gang? I think $40 million for 2. Yeah, $40 million for 2. It says $40 million for 2 right here. Netflix paid $40 million for 2. This has $20 million. So come on, yeah, it's an impressive deal. Netflix paid him $40 million for 2 shows. Shit, I can't knock him. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think he could have executed, and he could have done a lot more with addressing the situation. But if you ask me, he was still a little bit emotional about the situation. I really think that it's weighed on him over the year that's gone by. Number one, I think he really fucked with Will. Number two, I really think that the public scrutiny about it made him a little bit he had to care a bit, rather than just kind of have that indifference to just tell jokes about it, whatever. And he probably had to deal with other people who were saying, well, if it was me who got slapped, I would have done A, B, and C. So I think all those things were factoring into him trying to tell the jokes that he was trying to tell. But overall, got paid $20 million. He pretty much teased it a bunch of times. He cracked jokes on a couple of rappers, Snoop Dogg, Jay-Z. And he basically said, yo, I don't want to be no more rappers. Before kind of leading up to the joke with Will Smith. I think it was a W shown by him. It's an hour and 4 minutes for $20 million. That's a fucking big W, okay? I'm sorry to tell you, all right? Yeah. If you ask me, I think Will Smith was trying to get his attention and trying to apologize to him that hopefully he wouldn't be like this. Because now, what does Will Smith do? Will Smith either has to double down and say, yo, this just goes to show this nigga been hating on my wife for mad long, because some people believe that. Or now Will Smith got to keep the same energy and possibly address some of the other stuff he brought up, like, bro, your wife cheated on you, nigga. Like, we keep calling it entanglement, but your wife cheated on you. And your wife was fucking your son's best friend. Well, I don't know if it was best friend, but we all know that August Alsina is a musician. Jaden Smith was a musician that was moving around. And I think they might have linked. They might have. I don't know. But what are we talking about right now? So, again, I don't know if Will Smith will respond like how he could respond, or he might just take the L. But I got to say, W for Chris Rock, and I'm excited to see more stand-ups from him. All right? All right, people. Also, I think there's a little bit of regret. I think there's a little bit of regret in when Chris Rock is talking about this. It's regret, but not regret. It's regret because people keep saying shit. Yo, why you just took the slap? Why you ain't do nothing? What you know what it reminded me of? is when people always brought up the Vic Mensa thing. Yo, Vic Mensa just called you a bitch, blah, blah, blah. And the way people talk about it makes you kind of almost feel like, damn, I should have done something, right? And probably to Chris Rock, he probably thought I should have slapped him back. But ultimately, what I think Chris Rock has to understand, bro, you did the right decision in the moment and the within your character and everything else, and also the moment and what you were there to do, tell jokes and host this award show. You did the right thing. And even if you did slap him, that would have been the right thing too. But it was right with you at that moment. You can't second guess what you do in that moment. And like, me too. Like, I had to be like, yo, listen, nigga, it's my first time ever being, like, I went out to LA to go do some shit that I was going to be on the red carpet. We're interviewing a bunch of people. I'm trying not to, nigga, I worked my entire life to get to this point. Yeah, if that's a moment that people would think is embarrassing, cool. But like, was I supposed to assault the nigga? It is what it is. You gotta just take those moments, man. It will probably help define the public's opinion of you, but it won't help define you by the standards of you, because you're that person in that moment, right? And if you were that person who was a super violent nigga, the reason why you didn't slap him back is probably also you're not that type of guy. You get what I mean? You didn't slap him because you ain't that type of guy. Because you didn't act out of character, you shouldn't be upset with that. So I hope he has some healing from that. But I could tell, like, all those things has been weighing on him. But salute to my man, Chris Rock, legendary comedian. Okay? All right. We got a few things. Somebody says 600 Breezy talking about Gunna's plea. Okay. What else? I thought Pluto was about to take a piss in here. I just heard some shit sound like water. Okay. Oh. Oh man. Y'all gonna think I'm picking on her when I play this, but I'm not. Like, again, this young woman keeps giving us content that we can react to. That's just kind of like just meant to be. Here we go. Let me see if I can find it. The new news just came down, which, by the way, salute to I just want to show, Brother Love is with his new baby girl. Okay? Love. Okay? So Brother Love's new daughter, they look so happy. They're having fun together. They look so great, right? And while he's kicking it with his daughter, if you don't know, we had Young Miami, who was making some statements about, let me see if I can find it, about her thoughts on marriage. Okay, she came out to let people know she was not interested in getting married. Wait, what video is this? Is this Brittany Renner? Okay, all right. Where's the video I'm looking for? Yeah. So while Brother Love is kicking it with his newborn, she's on Instagram Live talking to people about marriage. Here she goes.
Get married because I feel like men are not faithful, and if I get married, that means I'm giving my life away to you. So that means, like, I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And if I take everything personal, that's for one. So if I'm with you and you step out on me and you know, like, I'm never going to forgive you. I might forgive but don't forget. Okay, I'm not going to forgive you. I would never forget. And I just feel like if my husband cheat on me, I'm going to kill him. Like, I'm going to bury you. For real. Because, like, now you embarrass me. I'm hurt. I'm never going to get over it. And, like, now I can never look at you the same. So, no, I don't want to.
This is why we got to stop asking the city girls and the hot girls for advice on marriage, okay? Listen, marriage ain't never been in the shit that y'all preach, man. We don't need y'all opinion on marriage, okay? If we need opinion on marriage, we'll go to, like, Michelle Obama. Hey, Michelle Obama, what do you think about marriage, okay? You can't ask a city girl or a hot girl what they believe on marriage. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Young Miami, but Young Miami is a single mother. Not only is she a single mother, she's an acknowledged and we won't use the words to disrespect her because according to Brother Love, she's not a side chick, but she's a proud shorty wop. She's a shorty wop. We all know that, right? And because of that, she's also came out to say, by these guys who haven't taken her serious enough to be in an exclusive relationship with her, or at least make her the main girl, or at least give her the title of any sort, or other than shorty wop, she's came out to say she likes to get peed on. Don't ask me. This is by her own words. So the men who ain't wifing her, the men who ain't sticking with her after they gave her a kid, the men who are just fucking for free are peeing on her, doing all type of stuff. Okay? This is what she's telling us. Now she wants to tell y'all about what she thinks marriage is. Now, this ain't even to Young Miami, so I could even take her off the screen while I say this. And let me do that. Because there's a lot of girls who fit the Young Miami mold, okay? Give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, if we witness you being a proud side chick, yo, Pluto, can I work, my nigga? Yo, Pluto's wildin'. Pluto, you acting like Young Miami right now. Like, what's going on? Yo, all I'm saying is this. Women, I always say y'all showcase to men how you should be treated. If you was somebody else's side chick when he had 15 other girls and y'all all was sharing him, shorty, you can't be my main. Now, granted, in women's mind, they'd be like, well, he was a millionaire, or with her, she's going to say it's a billionaire. But listen, if that nigga was pissing on you and you were on a roster of 15 and you wasn't his main chick, ain't no way you could be his side dish and be my main option. That shit don't even make sense. This is why, like, when I'm hearing them explain, like, yo, why they don't want to get married. No, it ain't because y'all want to get married. It's because there's not much options for y'all to get married. Like, just respectfully. You have to realize, like, a woman, and I'll use Young Miami in this perspective, a woman like Young Miami doesn't want to just get married to a regular dude. By the way, you think Young Miami would fuck with a nigga like Diddy and now want to get married to, I don't know, like, I don't want to name no rapper, but like a rapper who got like maybe just 1 or 2 million in the bank? No. Bro, she's reached the heights of the heights. The nigga's buying her a Maybach just to exist. She's flying on that nigga's private jet. She's on literally his island. It's called Love Island. Do you think she wants to fuck with a regular dude after fucking with that guy, bro? So again, usually women will then curtail their dating options to the type of guy they've already dealt with. Okay, you gotta be a billionaire. You gotta have this. You gotta have that. Unfortunately for someone like Young Miami or others, it's just like there's only one Diddy. If it ain't Diddy, who could it be? Birdman or Jay-Z? And Jay-Z already got a wife. And Birdman got he doing his thing. So really, there's only one option. You know what I mean? So when a lot of these women say they don't want to get married, a lot of them pretty much are also acknowledging that they don't want to settle. Because according to their mantra, and the city girl mantra is like, oh, nah, you know what I mean? It's all about the bag, this and third. The point is, don't listen to these city girls, bro. You know what I mean? If you're a young woman and you're coming up, I always try to tell y'all, man, these city girls are going to get y'all single. If you do want to get married, you can get married. But you got to also be very realistic. Okay? If you're only dating celebrities and you think you're about to get married, well, you're going to have a long fucking day. Now, if you're dating with your expectations very measured, you probably could and will get married. That's just what it is. But you can't be fucking a Diddy and thinking, Diddy was with J-Lo. No disrespect to Young Miami. You're Young Miami. He was with J-Lo, my G. Like, my G was with J-Lo. Like, bro, he's with, like, J-Lo's a billionaire her damn self. If he ain't get married to J-Lo, you think he about to get married to Young Miami? Are we kidding me? Bruv, like we gotta get back to reality. So that's all I'm trying to say to this beautiful queen. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, a lot of young women look to her for advice, and she's giving the advice based on her experience, but her experience is flawed. You're talking to a woman who's chasing a man who got 8 or 9 kids. Some of his kids is older than her, right? Some of his kids is already older than her. He's saying it publicly. You ain't my girl. You not the main. We just friends. I'm single. She's saying we go together real bad. He's telling you everything that's basically saying you lucky this nigga claim you at all. You talking about marriage. You can't even get, if you can't get the title, yo, she couldn't even get a promise ring, much less a real ring. The nigga won't even call you my girlfriend. He said Shorty Wop. You think he about to call you his motherfucking wife? Like, bro, like, let's, yo, let me chill on Shorty Wop before Diddy DM me again. Yo, Diddy, I love you, Diddy. Diddy, you know I love you, though. Yo, Diddy. Like, not like that white kid with Cyrus love. I mean, like, I love you, like, respect. Bruh, let me stop. Anytime I go on these rants, that's why they be like, yo, clip recorded. Nah, go ahead, Shorty Wop. Do your thing, man. But Shorty Wop, let me tell you this. Young Miami, like, you're not looking for men to marry. You're looking for men to spend the bag. That's what your whole mantra is. That's why I don't understand when women like this try to give advice to other women who don't live like them. Your whole thing has been, fuck love, chase the bag. Okay, you got the bag, but then, of course, love is not going to be there. Don't tell other women who've made other choices, you know what I mean? And by the way, you know, in fairness to her, I think she was talking about her. She wasn't giving advice. Yes, she has an audience, but let me not be too hard on her because she's only talking about why she doesn't want to get married. Let me just play it again because I want to make her look crazy.
To get married, I don't want to get married because I feel like men
yeah, she's talking about herself.
Are not faithful, and if I get married, then.
And by the way, you know, she's answering the questions for every, like, if you date a billionaire, name me a billionaire that's faithful. Nigga, Elon Musk is fucking every girl alive, nigga.
I mean, I'm giving my life away to you, so that means like I want to be with you for the rest of my life. And if I take everything personal, that's for one. So if I'm with you and you step out on me and you know, like I'm never going to forgive you. I might no.
Make your mind up. Hey, listen. There's a beautiful day coming because there's a storm. So all these city girls, they all want love and they all get older. So when they get older and gravity hit and everything start getting a little bit lower, them titties, face, makeup can't hide all the flaws and imperfections. Ass don't really be jiggling as much. Pussy's a little bit loose. Sorry to be that crass. They realize living this lifestyle of I don't care about settling down is just not viable. Like women these days have been fooled to think that because of some songs, you could be a hoe for eternity. That's just not the case. And when women usually start seeing that inevitable wall, they start changing their tune-up about relationships. How old is Young Miami right now? Young Miami, watch out, Pluto. Pluto, you want her? Come on, man. Watch out. Oh, never mind. She's 29. Oh, by next year this time, she gonna switch up her tune. Facts. Nigga, I thought Young Miami was like 23. Why the fuck did I think that? Nigga, she's 29? Bro, by next year this time, bro. Trust me. Let me tell you how this works in real life, chat. You see all them little whores, you know, that went to college or whatever, and they be like, oh, I don't want no kids. I don't give a fuck about having no man. Like, I could be single forever. Like, no, I just be in a club. Don't listen to them whores. This is what you do. Wait till they start, get about 30, and everybody in their friend group, everybody's only having, like, for example, my brother, right? My second brother. That's the middle brother. For the last year and a half, all he been going to is weddings. All his friends are getting married. All his friends are having kids. Now, as a man, you could probably be like, oh, whatever. I'm just going there to turn up. As a woman, they all start looking at you like, what's wrong with this bitch? When everybody's inviting you to their baby shower, everybody inviting you to their wedding, and you're 35, and you don't got no kids, and no man, you know, they start looking at you and saying, at least in regular people life. Now, you know, these chicks like Young Miami, they're going to coddle themselves with the, oh, no, I got mansions and this and third. You could cry in a mansion too. That's what happens. But trust and believe. Regular chicks, once they start aging and all their friends like, oh yeah, me and so-and-so, we're getting married or whatever, they all start feeling it in the pit of their stomach, bro. Don't you worry. All right, man. Oh, by the way, she did another interview too. I'm not gonna go too hard on Carisha. Oh man, what's that new saying? Not too much on Carisha now. Young Miami interview. She did an interview recently. Let me see. Where the fuck is the interview at? I think it's on BT. Yo, Pluto, you wildin' right now, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. Yo, Pluto, stop playing with me, nigga. Oh, this is it. I don't know if this is the right part.
I was in love. You know, you think you in love. And I was. He was.
Nah, okay, let me see. You gotta get the Carisha part. Nah, it's not this part. I think it's this part right here.
I think that when we in love, we settle a lot. You know, thinking that I was in love, it was a lot of stuff that I did just because I thought it was love. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
a lot of stuff.
That's getting peed on, people. And well, ain't nothing wrong with getting peed on, because there's some freaky chicks you gotta get peed on. You heard me? But to get peed on by the nigga who hasn't made you his girl is wild.
Taught me, like, don't tolerate certain stuff. Don't settle for nothing. Stand on whatever you believe in. Like, don't try to put a man's feelings before yours.
Yep. Yeah.
Like, be strong, speak your mind. Be a woman. Like, know what you bring to the table and always, like, have a voice. I think that...
One thing I said about Carisha, man, she's still figuring it out, man. She's still figuring it out. It's all good, though. All right. Let me keep this joint moving. Let's move in a positive direction, people. All right. We hit the Druski. We hit Safaree, Young Miami, Drake's Little CeCe. We got to talk about, we hit Chris Rock. We didn't do Angela Yee yet, and we didn't do the reaction to TYMB Faith and Muwap. Let me see. We probably should. Let me see. Oh, chat. Let's just get to it, man. Yo, my boy 4K Trade Ja, you know, he's on crash out timing. Now, I'm going to tell you there's so many issues. I can't play the whole video because low-key there is a chick in the back of this shit with her titties out. I got to take it on my Instagram, too, because I don't think the people on Instagram realize it. Hold on, I'll play some of it. Here we go. This is where he shows the gun. Hold on. So here the gun right there. Now, Ja Morant I need everybody who's speaking about Ja Morant to be very honest about themselves. Ja Morant is not being misled. That's what I hate about the narrative about Ja Morant. Yo, he gotta cut people off. Yo, bro, Ja, you can't bring everybody from the hood with you. Yo, everybody needs to stop. Ja Morant is doing exactly what he wants to do. I've never seen Ja Morant's homies put out a gun on camera. I've never seen Ja Morant's homies gassing him up like, yo, do some dumb shit. I've never seen Ja Morant's homies be in the news and drag him into it. I've only heard about Ja Morant doing Ja Morant shit. Now, it's a very popular narrative where people come with, oh shit, it's the people around him. Oh, he's unwilling to like let those people go and grow up and mature. And sometimes that actually is a thing. But I cannot with sound faith say that the people around Ja Morant is bringing him down. I cannot say that at all. Let's just call a spade a spade. Ja Morant wanna be a thug. Ja Morant wanna be on 4K Trey. He wanna be young boy. And unfortunately, because he's a lost nigga, the only person could tell him and talk him out of this is probably young boy himself. His father can't talk him out of it. Because let me tell you how shit goes. Everybody keep talking about people. When you got the money and you sign the checks, you could tell people to shut the fuck up. Somebody tell you something that you don't like, you don't appreciate, you tell them shut up. And if they don't appreciate it, they're cut the fuck off. Kanye do it all the time. All the time. Ja Morant is making these decisions. Ja Morant wants to be this person. Ja Morant, for whatever reason, is not happy with the perception of being a star NBA player who's a franchise player. He wants to live and be seen as a thug. It's not his homies. I've watched some of his vlogs. I don't know if you haven't seen it. He put up vlogs on Twitter and on YouTube, I mean. His homies happy to be there, bro. His homies broke. They don't got shit. They happy to be around him. Also, some of the people he be around ain't even from those environments. Because he's moving around these days. Ja Morant, when he looks into the mirror, he sees King Von. My only thing is this. Unfortunately, by the way, how old is Ja Morant? Ja Morant's age. He's 23. Young boy's 23. Ja Morant, are you a fucking idiot? Don't you hear what the nigga who you idolize been saying, dummy? Ja Morant, listen to young boy. He's been saying, oh, my life circumstances has given me mental trauma, and I've been growing up in the streets where I had to react with such anger, and I had to deal with violence that has led me here where now I've got federal charges. These are all byproducts of decisions I couldn't control. These are things that I wish I could do differently. These are also why I'm now trying to tell people stop the violence. That's what your fucking idol is saying, Ja. Don't be a waste man. He makes those songs, but he's saying different. That's your idol. By the way, y'all the same age. Your idol and you are the same age. Why the fuck? If he had your life, he wouldn't be doing that. Why the fuck are you? You can't be a YoungBoy fan if you think that YoungBoy stands for ignorance. I refuse to believe it. YoungBoy is painting his nails. YoungBoy is coloring his face. YoungBoy is doing what the fuck he wants to be because he wants to be an individual, not just seen as a gangster, a thug, and a reject of society. If you thought that was what YoungBoy was about, you were misled because you're an idiot. You have read the situation wrong. You've only taken the negative and the violent situations about YoungBoy and think that's because that. Let's just keep it real. Ja Morant just trying to be YoungBoy. This nigga is in the NBA trying to be YoungBoy. The way how he's standing YoungBoy, the nigga might as well sign up for the Pelicans next year. He might as well go play for New Orleans. It's coming out online. They're saying you grew up in a two-parent household. You was never in the streets. You ain't never did none of the stuff that you're trying to appear that you have done. But yet, it's not even about enjoying music, because even me, myself, a square, enjoys YoungBoy music a lot. But we don't jeopardize our livelihood, and we don't jeopardize our main career and our main source of income that feeds people's families and feeds and changes the outcomes of people around us because we're enjoying music. There's nothing wrong with you being at a strip club. I'm not mad at you being at a strip club, brother. But what on earth tells you, and I know some people might say, well, he's young. LaMelo's 21. Luka 24. Zion 22. You have an inner need to be something you're not. You need therapy, nigga. Because here's the thing what money does with everybody. If you want to be tough, you could be tough when you got money. If you want to be gangster, you can be a gangster if you got money. And when I mean you can be a gangster, you could get the feeling of being a gangster. Because I don't know if you know how these NBA players move. I've seen some people idiotically say, well, shit's crazy all over the world. Of course Ja Morant's going to have his gun. People are getting killed. Do y'all know anything about the NBA? This is a star franchise player who the night after he just lost to the Denver Nuggets goes to the strip club. You don't think a security from the team goes with them? You think he out there thugging? Do you think he's in the streets? The NBA works with Secret Service, FBI, and the feds to make sure that these multimillionaires, usually guys who are making hundreds of millions, they are somewhat safe or looked after. They have security around the clock, whether they're in the hotel or they got to go out. These guys ain't going out saying they got to bring 2 guns on them like they're Max Payne. But some dudes want to feel like they're that. The question always comes in, is it the environment or is it choices? And a lot of people say if given the choice, people wouldn't do that, but if the environment calls for it, they would. Ja Morant, the face of the Memphis Grizzlies franchise, if you think he has to be in a club where he needs to have a gun, you're wrong. If you don't think it's going down like this, Ja Morant wants to leave the team hotel while they're on a road trip, and he already flew his guys out by himself. I ain't saying that. Number one, I don't think the guys be doing nothing, but he likes hanging with his guys. He probably tells the team, hey, I'm going out. You can't just leave the hotel like that. The NBA be know where their players at. Like, bro, they're bringing you all over the fucking place. Either he has team security with him, or he's somehow trying to avoid having team security with him. But why? That he could feel like he's thugging. So now he got suspended 2 games. And I see people have an issue with that. Why would you? The NBA, if you understand why these guys are getting paid millions of dollars, and someone informed me that Ja Morant has a $200 million contract, you always got to know, how does this money get generated? Does it get generated because, oh, he's just nice at basketball? We don't give a fuck about that. This is a business. You know how that money is generated? Less than a fucking quarter. Actually, less than 15% actually comes from ticket sales that pays these guys salary. That's not what does it. What does it is the TV deals that the NBA has with ESPN, ABC, TNT. Well, let's talk about ESPN. ESPN is owned by Disney. The Disney Channel. Well, just Disney. But Disney owns Disney Channel, ESPN, a bunch of other things. Disney owns ESPN and gives a $1 billion licensing deal or signs a $1 billion licensing deal with the NBA because now they want to promote and hype up these stars that they could get people tuning into these games. Do you think it's in their best interest to see the guy who they're investing millions of dollars turning up to young boy, fucking shaking his dreads with his gun in the air in the club when their audience are middle America and they're hoping shit could be kid friendly? This boy is working hard at it. He really want to go to the hood. Here's my thing with him, though. I don't like when he half-ass it. Stop showing the gun if you never shot it. I don't like that. I always remind y'all of my favorite athlete gangster, Aaron Hernandez. He showed the gun. He definitely busted. Is he doing anything, or is he just showing the shit off for sport? So, Ja, I got a challenge for you. If you gonna look gangster, be gangster. We need to see you sliding. I need to see you putting in some work. Because right now, you just playing around with the gun. Oh, look at me. Look what I got in the club. You're a fucking NBA player. Nobody searches you, dummy. Do you think this is an accomplishment? You're an NBA player. Nobody, like, even if the club said no guns, they're not going to search you. You walked in with the shit. Put some work in. You clearly won't. You ain't got no respect right now in the streets. Everybody's not saying you fake, you from the burbs. Put some work in, brother. Because listen, you can't save no, like, y'all got to stop acting like this ain't a grown-ass man. His friends ain't do nothing. I ain't see his friends ever in his ear like, nah, fuck these NBA niggas. Nigga, pull out your strap. Nigga, fuck these NBA niggas, man. Show these niggas you with it. No, they ain't saying that. You know who keep doing it? He the only nigga keep doing it. So if you like that, nigga, just show us you really like that. Ja, I'm going to just end by saying this, man. Everybody's chasing history. LeBron was chasing history when he passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. If you trying to be the biggest athlete gangster, Aaron Hernandez clapped 4 niggas. What's your body count at? We don't want to see you dancing around with the guns no more. That's lame. It's really lame. We need to see you put work in, okay? If you're a gangster, I just want to see it. Because other than that, I'm looking at you like, shut up. Like, we don't want to just play basketball, my nigga. Like, you're getting paid hundreds of millions. It's like we don't want to see you pump faking about some shit that people who really have no other options, they really got to do. If you really gangster, go do what you got to do. Listen, chat, you can't stop a crash out nigga, man. If he's a crash dummy, you just tell everybody to put the seatbelt on in the car. I'm trying to see him crash out. I ain't gonna lie to you. He's basically told us he's down to crash out. And stop saying it's the media, because only a fucking idiot would get on Instagram Live. Who would get on Instagram Live after you're accused of pulling a gun on somebody else, a teenager? Who would do that and pull out a gun? If you gonna crash out, nigga. I'm just trying to say, stop showing the shit. Start busting the shit. I see everybody here crying. Yo, no, if y'all save him or not, y'all ain't gonna get none of the $200 million. Just stop being a distraction. We're not watching NBA to watch you thug out. So if you want to use that platform to thug out, really go thug out and get out of the league. We want to see like good basketball. Either that or go be a rapper, nigga. So I'm trying to see him crash out. But I ain't see him do a motherfucking thing yet to a motherfucking person. All he doing is showing off his new pistol. And the craziest part about it, the pistol he's showing off, y'all see Will Smith gun, Men in Black? Hold on. Wait. They gave him this joint right here. This Ja right here. Ja, this is how goofy you look, bro. This is how goofy you look. You ain't even had the 45 in there, nigga. You ain't even had the baby Draco in there, nigga. You couldn't bring an AR in the club? You ain't thugging like that, man. Nah, you ain't thugging like that, bro. Bro, your shit ain't even had a switch. I could go right now on YouTube and see 50 Philadelphia kids with like some switching on their joint. You just playing around. If you go crash out, crash out. Chat, there's a lot of well-deserving people at 200 million. If this thing want to crash out, let's get him out of here. Why are we over here like, oh my God. Bro, he not going to share the money with you. Get him out of here, nigga. They need a new recruit in prison ball. This nigga probably could jump from the free throw line dunking on a nigga. At rec time. Crash out. Get rid of that fucking Ruger. Start bringing the 45 around. And to be honest, if you so proud about it, nigga, bust it at the games and after the games, man. We ain't got time for all this other shit. Told my he need to work on himself. You need to stop trying to be a nigga who basically is trying to tell you to stop the violence. You trying to be young boy too bad, bro. Ja, the next time we hear about you with your gun, if you're not shooting it, man, just stop it, bro. Just stop it. He fake crashing out right now. Chat, we can't sit here and cry over an NBA player who has everything going for him. Some the fuck how his father got permanent courtside seats, nigga. Every game. But this nigga still wants to be a thug. If he want to be a thug, like, thugs don't, listen, we don't have no thug list for the NBA, nigga. We got greatest players list. You know what the thug list gonna be at? If you want to be like Young Boy and King Von and them niggas only got a list of people in jail or dead. So unless you try to get on that list, Ja Morant, we don't want to hear this other shit no more. Don't show your gun unless you busting it again, because we're sick and tired of it, okay? And the people of Memphis who are paying for that expensive contract you got, they're tired of you cosplaying as a gangster. Your name is Clarence. You came from a private school with 2 parents. We don't want to see it. You didn't grow up in these environments. Stop it. Okay? You know what's the funny thing is? Rest in peace, King Von, but if King Von was alive, if you could tell him like, yo, King Von, say you grew up in a place where there's no fucking, actually no, King Von's different. That nigga looked like he was born to die. He was born to die and kill. You ask the majority of these other gangster niggas though, they would be like, oh no, I'm glad I grew up in the suburbs with no ops and I didn't have to tote a gun all day. This guy, man, 4K Trade Jah, please just stop, bro. This nigga's trying to get the Memphis Grizzlies hit with a Rico, man. This nigga's ridiculous. Y'all seen this pic? Nah, it's the above the rim meme. I gotta find it. Ja Morant above the rim. There's above the rim meme where like he's like taking a gun out of the backpack, bro. Gotta go on Twitter to find that. Actually, it's probably on my shit. Yeah, chat, I know y'all not gonna like what I said about it, but like, bro, yo, we can't. Yo, this is a grown ass man, bro. We're like, yo, there's nobody making him do this shit. Like, to keep it real, here's another problem. Here's another problem with this shit too. Here's another problem with this shit. Yo, Ja Morant, you're in a strip club and you got the least amount of clothes on, nigga. Even the strippers got a top on. You in there butt booty ass naked with a pistol, nigga. Like, you doing something wrong. Gang, you're doing something wrong. How you got the least amount of clothes at the strip club? You're showing off your new pistol, your new blicky. And you lost by 20 earlier that night. What's wrong? He got the least. Yo, chat, watch the video. Like, I can't play because, like, you know, it's a club still. He got the least amount of clothes on compared to anybody in his section. Gyrating all that shit, like, nigga. Anyway, see if I can find that meme, man. Look at it. I think it was a Ruger he had too. Oh yeah, this is him right here. This is who Ja Morant really see himself as, bro. This is who Ja Morant see himself as, bro. Ja Morant butt naked in a strip club with a fucking pistol that he had to boof to get in. Now he's showing off the Dookie pistol in the fucking screen. Come on, man. Ja, you down bad, bro. Because, like, yo, here's the funny thing. And I know some of y'all are inclined to defend him because y'all be like, nah, this is an attack against black people. Why can't black people be black people? Bro, we all niggas. Like, we all enjoy ourselves. Like, we do, like, clubbing, partying, turn up with the homies. Dog, here's the point about this. You see, even him doing that dumb shit no more, you probably shouldn't have a gun with you at the club, but whatever. Bro, you know if you don't go on live, you know we don't see this, right? This is what I'm trying to say. Nobody's even hating on the guy. Bro, you're trying to make it apparent. Why you get on live? You're trying to let niggas know what it is. You're trying to let people know. So it's not like people is doing like shit. Even we heard them stories about people at your house and whatever. We like, we trying to dismiss it. But bro, you volunteer this now. Somebody said, just make a burner. Yeah, nigga, get a Finsta or something like that, nigga. Yo, get a gangster Finsta. Get a gangster Finsta if you want to flex with your gun so damn bad. Somebody said, stop associating being hood with being black. No, I'm not. I already said that. I said, yo, we're black people. We like to have fun, especially if we're doing good in life. I don't have a problem with him partying. I don't have a problem with him going to the club. I don't have a problem with him listening to YoungBoy or any other artist. I have a problem that he knows, or he should know. He's not a kid. He should know that if he takes out a gun, and it could not even be a gun. It could be a lighter that looks like a gun and puts it on camera. What's going to happen is essentially the NBA and everybody else who are corporate interests, that's corporate interested and invested in his career are going to say something. Why do it, dog? Like, come on, bro. He want to be hood. I'm just saying, for the black people defending him, we all could have good, clean fun without fucking costing us our job. That's what I'm trying to say. All right, man. Only thing that's going to solve this, my boy, YoungBoy, got to kick him out of the 4K trade, man. That's the only way, man. You know what the craziest thing is? The way Ja be trying to come off like hard, you be thinking like he has a body. Like you look at him like, damn, this thing must have a body. Yo, I guarantee it's like a squeaky clean record. Nigga probably never even caught a traffic ticket, bro. Ridiculous. Anyway. Chat, have y'all seen this? TYMB Faith. This is ridiculous, chat. Watch this. So this is TYMB Faith. He got locked up again. Well, this is another video. And I ain't gonna lie, man. Salute to my boy Faith. One thing I know about Faith, he gonna tell you the truth. Also, if you're new, Faith is like he's a rapper out of or is he a rapper? He's just a street nigga. Yo, them my dog like just. Yo, Pluto having a hell of a sleep. That nigga just. What the fuck? Nah, Pluto laying right there. He cool though. All right. So Faith, he's just a hood nigga from Chicago. This is his arrest footage. Here we go. But apparently, You know, the first time he said he really wasn't telling because they say he wasn't snitching. He was just telling, but he was telling somebody was telling him. So he said he was reverse telling. Here we go. I ain't gonna lie, these cops are fast.
I got him. I can throw him. Some throw. Some throw? Yeah. Come here. Come on. We have him. We have him down. Watch your gun. Watch your gun.
Yo, why they locking my boy Faith? We gotta think about like this might be like just racism.
Watch your gun. Go ahead, holster. We got it. You got my phone? Nope. Motherfucker. Give me your fucking hand. Give my phone. Got it? Got it? Yep. You got it? Yep. Anybody got it? Here. You got it? You got it. You got it.
Turn the audio up.
Bring my phone. Here's my phone, sir. Here's my phone for you. Here's my phone. Have my phone. I don't know who's staying in, but it's 2006. Have my phone. You sure? Either way. Have my phone. That car's open if you want. Have my phone, man. Yeah. I'm on some racist ass shit, man. Nobody's on racist. What'd I do? I speak to somebody. Speak to me. I live there. That was my mother. I ain't do that. Come on, sir. Work, boy. Please, sir. I ain't do nothing. I apologize. I ain't do nothing. I apologize. I ain't just do nothing. Your dog was just gonna attack me, sir. 2007, okay? Oh. My dog was gonna attack me. I promise. Have a seat, man. My dog was finna attack me. 734, you got a 60 call on yours. Seaman's brother with the phone when the brother's girlfriend started hitting the brother, knocked the phone out of his hand. He hung up immediately and called 911. Brother's name is Noah Bruce and unknown what fortune.
I seen him do it. I seen him do it.
All right, let's get to the interrogation. Here we go.
That's all I'm saying. This shit fake as fuck, bro. Damn, I'm putting up my shirt, bitch. Shit, I got too much to go with you. Just can't be this shit. Can't be you. Look at my water now. Pick your feet up.
Did they take the sole out of the shoe? And they take niggas' socks off?
How many pairs of pants do you have on? Just the one pair of blue jeans and a pair of underwear? Yeah. Okay.
Damn, it's like they know him. How many pair of pants you got on?
Is that some soggy weed? No, 100. Get my money out. There's no money in there. Ain't no money in there. Ain't no money in there, man. I swear to God it is. The officer must took it. Ain't no money. See if he took it? No, see if the other officer took it. What other officer? White shirt? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it must be in my pocket. All right. Stand up. See if it's over there. Stand up. Turn towards the wall. Spread your feet apart.
Let's get to this conversation. Here we go.
Almost done.
Nah, we ain't watch this one.
Step over here. Man.
Do you want to answer questions? Do you understand your rights? Do you want to answer questions?
I ain't got to ask no question. I just need to speak to this vice chair, man.
Okay, well, what do you need to speak to me about? So you waiving your rights, or are you invoking your rights? You don't want to answer questions?
What that mean?
Do you want to answer his questions or my questions? Do you want to answer questions if we ask any?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I ain't because y'all write that shit down and try to throw it in my face, man. I need to speak to you, man. I don't want to about my business, man. I got a lot of shit going on, bro.
Well, you can talk to me, but you can't, you gotta say, yes, I understand my rights and I want to talk to you.
You say what? No, for real, no bullshit.
I said you have to say you understand your rights that were just read to you, your Miranda rights, and then I'll talk to you.
Alright, but I ain't got nothing to do with what I'm finna
Okay, I'll talk to you. You're still Mirandized, though.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Okay, you understand your rights?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll talk to you. What's up?
Come on, man. You just went to that easy shit, bro. I'm saying, I'm personal. I don't want everybody in my business, bro.
Okay. What do you just want to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's all right. Should be quick. What's up?
You know I ain't do shit, right?
No, I don't. Okay. I was there when you took off. I was there when you took off, okay?
Yeah.
I saw you run.
Yeah.
Okay? Other officers saw you.
You would check for fingerprints on that gun?
Yeah, we're going to check for that in DNA. It'll get sent to a lab, okay? Are you a convicted felon?
I ain't gonna lie to you, yeah, man.
You're a convicted felon?
I swear to God, I'll tell you everything, but I'm not bullshit. I'm not gonna play games with you. I swear, it was a dog. I promise I'm not lying to you, bro.
Okay.
Oh, my grandma was a dog right there, bro. I live right there in that building, bro. It was the boys, the gang members out there.
Okay.
You heard me?
Yeah, I hear you.
It was gang bang. It was way more gang bang. It was people all out there. Deep seal with dogs, bro. He was having a dog fight.
Okay.
The dog run up to me. I'm scared. I run. I feel I do that.
Okay.
The dude right there in the building, like, the other dudes who never having a dog fight. He's like, nah, you good, man. You good. Some shit. Some shit. We'll shoot this motherfucker. Some shit. What's going on? So you talking about? So I get him. I can't breathe or nothing.
Okay, well, take a breath.
This nigga telling so fast. The cops say, yo, bro, you're out of breath. Take a breather.
Okay, well, here's the issue. We have officers that, I saw you run. You have officers that saw you, take a gun and toss it. It is what it is. So you can either man up or whatever. It is what it is.
What's your name?
It's Rumba.
I see the camera, Rumba.
Can you see my camera?
Can I see the camera?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, look, it's right here. You want to see the video? No, your lawyer can see it, though. Okay? Like I said, you don't have to talk. Just sit here, and we'll prove our case. Okay, we'll send it to felony review, they'll prove charges. You can just say, okay, this is what happened, this is why I had the gun. You can let us know why you had it. Were you scared? Or you did it with somebody you needed for protection? I don't know.
Come on, man. I'm not trying to go down and shit on my way family, but I'm gonna go down for this, bro.
Huh?
This shit, bro. What the fuck, bro, Rambo?
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It's not your time to tell us what the deal is.
But Rambo, what Rambo, bro? I'm already convicted felon, bro. They just put a gun on me, Rambo. I'm gonna go down, bro. You know this shit, bro.
Okay, well, like I said, now is your time to tell us, because it's all on camera anyways. The whole thing's on camera. It's not like you were running from us. We didn't see it the whole time.
Huh? Hey.
Everything is on camera, okay? You running, you tossing the pistol, everything. So now at this point, it's like, well, this is why I had the gun. Just man up. Yeah, you had a pistol, but maybe there's a reason why you had it.
Man up if I'm gonna go down for some shit. What's your name, Rambo?
Okay, that's fine. Then we'll be done talking, that's all. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you for 20 minutes whether you had a gun or not. I know you had it.
I'm saying, what you mean you know I had it?
We saw you with it. We know you had it. A call came in.
I've seen him do it.
Walking northbound from 71st Street.
I've seen him do it.
White and black striped shirt, okay?
I've seen him do it.
Okay, well, that's a dark blue and white, okay?
It's not like
I had on the black jacket too.
well, whatever. It's not like we just said, hey, let's send 7 cars over here and stop this guy for no reason. Okay, so you can sit here and bullshit me all you want. I'm not gonna fucking believe it.
All right. I think I'm trying to bullshit you, man.
Okay, so tell me what the story is. Yeah.
Man to man, bro.
Okay, man to man.
You your brother?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to go to jail, bro, for this shit.
Okay, I understand.
And then if I do, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it real with you, man, bro. I fuck around and kill myself, bro. Ain't no, this gonna be the rest of my life, bro. I'm young, bro.
Okay. Yeah, you're young. You'll beat it.
Rambo, it's over, Rambo, bro. I'm already a felon, Rambo, bro. It's gonna be over with, Rambo, bro. It's over with, bro.
Nah, it's not gonna be over with. You'll be fine.
It is, bro.
You'll be fine, bro. You can go to, go to trial and beat it.
I don't go to trial and beat that, bro. You know this shit, bro.
Okay. So what do you want me to do for you?
I ain't trying to be here. Anything you can help me, man, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't, like I said, bro, you ain't even check the fingerprints on it, but no bullshit, Rambo, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I got a lot of...
Man, I fell down to my knees when the law came.
Look, I'm schizophrenic. I got medication. Look, y'all right by my house. I ain't gonna do nothing. Running straight to my house, bro.
I get you.
I'm not lying to you or not, bro. I still
Hey, I don't.
though.
Hey, to be honest, I don't blame you for if you have to have a gun. I know it's fucking crazy.
Call Dago.
Okay, so.
Rambo, bro, you trying to make it seem like that, bro? Like it ain't shit, bro. I'm gonna go down, bro. You know this shit,
Okay.
bro.
Call Dago.
Listen to me, Rambo, bro. Rambo, bro. Come on, bro.
I can't just let you walk out the door. I can't just let you walk out the door.
Rambo, Rambo, I can find somebody I can look on, Rambo, bro. You know what's going on, Rambo. My grandma grave when I landed, bro.
Okay.
They going to smoke me, folks, and you know this, bro. I'll say this.
I've seen him do it.
They gonna smoke me, bro. My granny, they gonna smoke me. The judge look me in my eye, bro. Blood look me in my eye, Rambo, bro. They gonna smoke me, Rambo. And I probably don't even play with guns enough, bro. So that was some whole fluky shit, bro. I can tell you it's guns that got called you out of the house. I don't remember what's the guns all in that crib over there, bro.
I'm sure there is.
I you over there and tell you, I don't want to call the police.
And here's the thing. Okay, I'm not gonna play games with you like, hey, you can walk out the door if you give me a house.
I know that, I know all what you're saying, Rambo.
What I will.
Frapping, I'm young, bro. You know what's going on, Rambo, bro.
Can I?
I'm not on no bullshit.
Can I
I'm
talk?
not trying to play with you, but I know you know what's going on too. I'm not trying to play crazy with you or none of that, Rambo. They want to smoke me, bro. I can kiss your feet right now. I'm not playing, bro. I'm already a fella. You know how they is, bro.
Can I
be watching the news,
my
bro.
turn.
Johnson, Emmanuel, all of them, bro. I'm gonna get smoked, bro. For something.
Okay.
Fruit.
I'm not gonna sit here and let you ramble on and talk. Okay. If you wanna hear me out, you can hear me out. Okay. That's what I'm saying. So if we can just stop bullshitting you, me. Okay. Why'd you have the gun? Why'd you have the gun?
My dear grandma, bro. I'm not bullshitting you, bro. That gun was picked up, bro. And that dirty, and that's why my grandma. I told you they were having a pit bull fight. Me dogs in the front.
So you picked it up at the pit bull fight?
Huh? No, it was a group of guys out there. They dropped, bro. I promise you, bro. I'm not
lying. Okay. Slow down. You picked. Did you say? Okay. You picked it up at the pit bull fight and you left. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying it was guys out there. They doing. I swear they just out there tweaking out there, Mr. Rambo, bro. I stayed right on that block.
Slow down.
And all, bro. I called the police like, bro, it's guns out there. They out there playing with the dog. The lady like, listen. The operator lady like, what is that? I'm like, so.
I've seen him do it.
Look up that call. If you think I'm bullshitting. The lady like, where you at? I'm on 71st Cornell. What's going on? It's guys out here. They deep. They got dogs finna attack people running my way, and they out here up and shit. It look like two. I don't know if it's real or not.
Alright.
And the lady like, all right, we on our way. I promise you, that's where y'all came. I swear to God, I can look at my phone. I can give my password.
So where are you saying the gun came from?
Huh? Where my grandma from the gas was out there. My grandma.
The gun that you threw. Where did that gun come from?
I was from the gas. I told you they was having a pit
So
fight.
what?
They meeting up for a pit fight before the 4th of July.
So did you pick it up from over there and leave? That's what I'm asking you.
Yeah, but I never touched that gun.
But how did you pick it up from over there and leave?
Say pick it up. They was all up at that's they call this look, man. That's they block over there, bro. I promise. They be in that crib. I can tell you everything about what's going on, bro.
I'm not worried about those guns today because we can work on that later. You can help yourself out, okay? I'm worried about the gun you had on you today. Where did you get that one from?
So, man, bro, you doing all this with you trying to help me, bro?
Yeah, I'm trying to help you.
How you trying to help me?
Because you got to help.
I'm not trying to debate with you.
Because I want to know what happened today. And then if you're truthful, we can put you in the right contact with the right people to help you out later. Okay?
Let's contact the right people.
We got to deal with this today. I mean, there's people you can talk to, as far as this case. if you want to give up information and things like that.
I'm not lying to you, but I'm not trying to say.
So this is what are you saying?
I've been investigating all type of shit. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying they leave blocks, guns and stuff every time on that block.
So they gun they found today. That somebody just left.
You check my fingerprints. I know my fingerprints. You know, man. I'm not trying to bullshit you, nothing, bro.
All right.
I'm telling you, they gonna sit there, of course, because I was in the wrong, because I caught them, man.
Okay, we're done.
You ain't talking about.
We're done here because you're lying to me. We saw you throw the gun. It's not like a.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna sit here and be bullshitted with. All right. Like I just wasted about 20 minutes already. So we're done. Guys will do what they do, and that'll be it, all right?
I'm not trying to listen to what I'm trying to say.
No, because you're not trying to listen. You want me to help you out, but you can't even fucking tell the truth to me right now.
You talking about putting me in people, listen, I just told you.
No. You listen to me now. You're saying you want me to help you out, but you can't even sit here and man-to-man tell me the truth about today. So I'm not going to fucking go to bat for you. Why would I go to bat for you when you're lying to me right now? Just tell me what the fuck happened today and be a man about it. Okay.
So then I go do another right there. You try to throw it in my paper, right?
No, I'm not. So they're in a dogfight. Okay.
Man.
All right, we're done.
You say that's the evidence at the dogfight. I told you this 100 times.
Yeah. Okay.
Say the evidence at the dogfight.
Yo, the cop is treating him like a bitch. All right, we're done. I'm out of here. No, don't leave.
Yeah.
They got that plan. Thought he had a meeting. Like, bro, it's kind of how they having a dogfight.
Okay.
Dog come our way.
Okay.
I called the police, but the dog went my way.
So dog came your way, you ran.
Huh?
So the dog came your way.
Yeah, dog came my way, I ran. So the other guy was going, I'm like, man, boy, this fake boy, just try this. I'm like, what the fuck is that? I'm like, if I play with this gun, if I play with this gun, this real, I'm like, you know the gun real. I swear to God, I'm not lying to you, bro. And I promise you, I swear that nigga came. I swear to God, it's like a setup. When I bullshit you now, on my granny, I can kiss your feet, bro. Okay. And I ain't right now, bro, I swear. I'm already dead, then I kiss your feet, and ain't lying.
I believe it. So
you want to kiss his feet?
Dog's about to attack you. Guy goes, here, take this, and now you find out it's a gun.
I swear I ain't lying, bro. I'm not bullshit, man, bro.
All right.
I'm not bullshit. I'm not trying to go down with none of this shit, bro. I swear, bro.
I understand.
Bro. I got babies and all, man, bro. I'm not out here in the way, bro. Trying to play. None of that. I'm not lying to you. I ran there. I'm not trying to play, bro. I called the police my damn self, man, bro. I'm not lying. You got to call the police. You can go look at the call. You can go check my phone. And see that I called. It's in my contact right now.
Okay. Relax. Well, give me 5 minutes, all right? We'll be back.
You come back and talk to me, man?
Yeah, I'm going to come back and talk to you, all right?
That's your word?
Yeah, that's my word. All right. Over.
Yo, Faith, I ain't gonna lie to you. The cops played you so crazy. Look at when. Remember, you said you only wanted that one nigga you trust in the room. Look when he walked out the room and the other cop looked at him. You could tell him he gave the. You can't see the guy who has the camera on, but he gave the other nigga a look to say, "This dumbass nigga gave it all up to me." Watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and talk to you. All right?
Watch.
Yeah, that's my word. All right.
So he walks out. Look at this guy's face. Hopefully I can see. Look at this guy. This guy's face.
Over.
Look at this. Once you see the little smirk, they're looking like this nigga gave it up, didn't you? Then there's another dude over here. He looking like, damn, man, tell me he gave it all up, bro. See? He kind of looking in because he's trying to communicate nonverbal.
Man.
Hold on. Right before he cuts it, let me slow it all the way down. He puts a thumbs up sign on. Look. It's like the cops are saying we got him. Look. Right there? I don't know if I gotta see the hands. He looking, he's trying to make sure he's about to cut the camera off now. Look. Thumbs up, man. It's over, bro. Damn. Hey, well, it is what it is, bro. TYMB Faith, you know what I mean? Doing his job. I don't know why he think that like he could have told and has got out of all those situations. Unless he thought he was like a working CI or something. Like, why would you think that like the nigga even tells you, I have the camera right here. And you're still openly telling. Unless he thought no one was gonna ever see it. So I think he didn't ask the dude like, yo, not to record the shit. Okay. Really quick, let me go play this real quick. Oh shit. You good, Pluto? Yo, Pluto really sleeping right here. So everybody been on Angela Yee's ass because if you don't know, she left the Breakfast Club, but when she left the Breakfast Club, she did an interview with a outlet where she was essentially speaking about her time on the Breakfast Club, and this is what she said.
Because you were the lone woman on this show with a lot of bravado, with a lot of edge, disruptive, and that's why millions of people love the show, it seemed to me that people were always riding you.
Yeah, and I was the only woman who worked there too. I mean, when it came to producers, camera people, and it wasn't an easy room for me to be in.
I didn't know that.
So I feel like I did need more backup, because even things that I felt as
the lone woman, because you were the
Hold on, here's the next part.
woman, it is, if somebody can't understand your point of view because they're not coming from where you come from. And so that was hard for me too, to be the only woman there with nobody to be like, check somebody, you shouldn't have said that like that. It's just me. And there were times I did do that behind the scenes because, we should be able to do that. That's part of what it is. I'm not always going to agree. But it's hard when nobody's like, you know what, she's right. Or let's all have a conversation about this. It's just kind of like you say what you say, and then a woman, it is,
So she said that Envy ran up in the comments and said that's just not true. There are plenty of women that work behind the scenes on the Breakfast Club. After they posted this, a few other people chimed in. Lil Duval said, yeah, strong black woman too. Lil Mama jumped in to say, oh, please. She was up there playing foul games too. She has helped made multiple women of color especially feel like the only woman in the room numerous of times. And also Erica Mena jumped in because if you don't know, Erica Mena used to be DJ Envy's side chick. She said, is this the same woman who helped DJ Shrimp, which is Envy, play along, living his double life once upon a time? One of the few at the time that actually knew the truth about him being married, because the truth is for years he never openly acknowledged that, which is why I was one of the many he was with. She used to be hanging with us knowing I was absolutely unaware that he was indeed married, but still joined in with him fabricating this cry wolf scenario on the radio so he could save face in his broken marriage. The same woman that spoke about my child on air just to help him degrade me. The fucking nerve, boy, do things come full circle. I give a real quick opinion on this. Here's just the thing, man. What Angela Yee got to realize is that, listen, Angela Yee, you see, whether it's you, Charlamagne, even DJ Envy, whether it's Star, whether it's Wendy Williams, again, I've included myself in there. Yo, we're coming from a type of content where we gave it up. And when you give it up, you can't be like, oh, nobody's here to defend me. You get what I mean? So, Angela Yee, no matter what you believe, you were part of the Breakfast Club, and the Breakfast Club took the culture by storm because the Breakfast Club gave it up. Now, here's the thing. We're not going to separate you on the Breakfast Club from Charlamagne and Envy, because here's the thing. Even if you want to say, oh, Charlamagne was wilding by himself, it's what brought y'all ratings. You get what I mean? And if it didn't help you, you'd have left. So, you can't now be like, oh, whatever. When you was rocking and you was part of the Breakfast Club, you got to embrace all the great that came with it, and y'all was syndicated in every place and every how, and y'all was getting bonuses because y'all were so lit. But you know what that was partly the byproduct of? Charlemagne getting at people, embarrassing people, making some women feel whatever they claim they felt. And you were there and you were a byproduct of that. You know what I mean? You enjoyed the fruits of the labor of that. And if you did disagree, you know what I mean? You didn't disagree with the checks you were getting. So again, my thing is, you know, that's something I don't think that needed to be commented on. Obviously, she's telling her story, and I can understand what she's saying because it probably was tough, like, if she wanted to do different things, if she was the only woman versus two men. I think she was definitely talking about the host. I know there's black women that work behind the scenes, but if we're talking about the host, she's the only woman of color. My only thing is that you've enjoyed it. You get what I mean? Like, I would say, you know, and with all due respect, you know, I speak on something that's a little bit more, you know, that I could relate to. Like, say Everyday Struggle. It was me, Joe, and Nadeska. I had a list of people who didn't like me. Joe had a list of people who didn't like him. A lot of people liked Nadeska. But did Nadeska at times probably, you know, get put in positions or, you know, people would like blame her because she would be out to industry mixy events that me and Joe wouldn't. Blame her for what Everyday Struggle may have said about them when she didn't say it? Yeah. But am I going to be like, oh, I'm so sorry, Nadeska? No. Like, bro, that came with a program. You were rocking with us. Like, we a team. Like, when we putting out this content, we all a team. You feel me? So, like, to keep it real, like, let me be very clear. Like, yeah, I love the Migos this and third, but if Joe didn't do that shit with the Migos, we would have never had that viral moment. You feel me? Same thing with any other artist. This is how it is. So it's like, yeah, maybe you didn't agree all the time, but like, bro, you're part of the content brand that's putting it out. So, you know, again, if you ask me, this kind of opened up a can of worms that I hope doesn't go further. Angela Yee clearly seems like she was trying to express that she wasn't happy, at least of recent times, with her being at the Breakfast Club. Now, here's the thing, and this is why I said it's going to put her in a pickle. The Breakfast Club is the Breakfast Club. The Breakfast Club is still popping. Again, no disrespect to anybody there, but, you know, Charlemagne to Beyonce. So Charlemagne's still going to give it up, even though people thought he's toned it down, this and 30s, PC now. Some people call him PC to God. Charlemagne's still he's still the guy. He's a radio legend. At the end of the day, he's a radio fucking legend. And he's going to do enough that the Breakfast Club is going to continue as long as he wants to. And that's the important part. As long as Charlemagne wants to, the Breakfast Club will still live. Cool. So they're going to make enough waves, they're going to still be around. What this has done now to Angela Yee is put a microscope on her new venture to say, well, you left them because you weren't happy, right? Let's see what you got going on, and let's see if this shit's going to pop. I think that's an unfair pressure that's put on her, but that's what people are going to put on her because of some of these comments. I don't think she aimed to be negative. I think she thought she was in an environment where, you know, she's talking from one woman to another, you know, and she thought that she could have that type of angle, but clearly her co-host just wasn't going for it. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? You know, they were talking a lot more about, like, she said she would feel like she would be blamed for things that Charlemagne and others did. Well, you got to think about this. Bro, it comes with when you don't get to be the Breakfast Club, or you don't get to be Wendy Williams if everybody likes you. You probably stirred up some shit. It's the reason why niggas was swinging on Charlemagne. It's the reason why Birdman was coming up there like, yo, listen, I could have got you touched before because I knew a couple of places you was at. It's the reason why people been asking Charlemagne, like, basically like Fredo Starr wilded out on him. It's the reason why Beanie Siegel wilded out on him. That's part of the job. You get what I mean? Now, again, if you're going to be about it, you got to be about it. Because I ain't going to lie to you. Like, you know, I was watching the whole shit where, what's shorty named K. Michelle was like going in on Angela Yee. And in situations like that, I was watching this recently with a bunch of people, and there were women in the room, and they say, yo, do you believe that Charlemagne and them should have stepped in? I'm like, nah. Bro, y'all a messy group. Like, this is a girl thing. You got to be able to know when to handle yourself. I remember when the whole thing happened with Russ and Nadeska, And then people were like, yo, Act, why didn't you jump in? And I'm like, man, when I taking my licks, do I look at everybody to jump in? Bro, it's part of the job. That's why we hot. It's part of the job. It's the reason why you get paid millions. Like nobody, yo, chat, don't be feeling sad for me when these rappers say fuck me. I'm making millions of dollars clowning these bitch ass niggas. I don't give two fucks. So all I'm trying to say is that Angela Yee, you are privileged that you worked on one of the hottest shows for the last 10, 15 years. And yes, it probably did come with certain things because you were one of the only women. Well, you're the only woman on camera. But maybe sometimes you did feel targeted because Charlamagne ain't going out to all these mixed events you probably would be at. And Envy just in the clubs DJing, trying to get money for him and his kids. So maybe you did feel targeted. But, yo, at the end of the day, you got to deal with it. It's the reason why the show is hot. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, salute to Angela Yee, and hopefully her new venture goes good. And, of course, salute to the Breakfast Club, the current Breakfast Club, which is just Charlamagne and Envy. They're doing their thing. I was very happy that they brought me up there, too. Okay? Cool. By the way, I would love to hear what Charlamagne has to say about this. I don't think he's responded yet. Nor have I, this looked like some inner thing. I wouldn't call him, ask him about this type of gossip shit. But it's all good. All right. Let me see. I ain't gonna lie, man. I think I fucking hit everything I feel like I hit everything. What did I miss? Y'all tell me what I missed. I know I haven't done the officer thing yet. I'm leaving that for tomorrow because I need topics for tomorrow. And, usually Monday is a bigger day, like in media, than Sunday. Grand Wizard is fucking sending me everything to make sure I know that Drake do not message no fucking kids. You feel me? It's my boy. Somebody says, yo, Ack, he's following a high school basketball player right now. Julian Newman. I don't know who that is. So I said, Act, Dirk is dissing Whack. We don't care about Nicki. Dirk is dissing Whack. Huh? Love Dirk. Dirk dissing somebody? Oh. Clubhouse gangsters messing it up for the ones who want to stay free. Is this at Whack? What Whack say? What Whack say? What Whack say? Hold on. What Whack say? Oh, nah, we about to call Whack on this one. Whack 100, Lil Durk. Wait. Oh, maybe not talking about Dirk now. Or maybe Dirk not talking about Whack, Whack 100. Somebody said, no, it's Mimo. Mimo 600 Clubhouse. Let me see. Is it this?
Hey, some little boy, he walked past, then he got a little distance. He get that young boy better on Steve. I swear to God, I thought I heard it though, but I'm like, what the fuck? I know I ain't just here. I turn around. Then I heard a little nigga say it again. I ran up on his ass. I said, little boy, I
Nah,
overtweet
yeah,
with
cause
him.
Now he
Yeah,
begging saying you
Travis,
a
you know this me, you gonna say some shit like that.
Yeah, he
choosing
begging.
sides like
You know
that.
they be
I thought
doing
he
shit like
was
that.
though. Honestly, I ran up on his ass on my brother. I kill you right now, little kid. He was like, it looked for like
Look,
at least
kid.
15,
Look,
16.
kid.
You
I
bogus
said,
as
I'll kill
hell.
Nah,
your little
not no
ass
little
right
kid.
now, nigga.
Nah,
Take you from your
15,
mama.
that's grown. Nah, that's
I'll
15
take your little
grown in
ass
the
from your
street,
mama
boy.
right now, nigga.
Just told him I beat your little ass, boy. He told
Hell
me you
no,
kept
nigga. We
15,
ain't playing on Lil
15
Boots
grown.
Butler
right to
gang.
home, huh?
Y'all folks died
15 year old
behind
ain't
this
no.
shit, gang. We not playing.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't no joke. Fuck
15 year
how
olds
old you
grown in the
is, nigga.
street.
That's a cute.
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know what. Let's see. Did Mimo talk about Lil Durk?
Shit. Hey, Breezy, he know
On
motherfuckers
my
gonna
life, you
screen
sound
recording
like that
and
nigga.
be right here doing what we doing right now.
Hey,
As of
it was only up for like 10 minutes, I think.
as of
That's
right
Nah,
now,
that
already
shit
all
was
legal.
calls
way
are
longer
being
than that. I
monitored.
synced it. It said
If it
13
wasn't
minutes.
for
That shit
me,
was
I
up for
would
like
never
30
do
minutes.
shit.
Hey,
It was up for
Breezy, we
30
finna
minutes.
hop
As
on
of
here in a
right
minute.
now,
What?
all calls is being monitored and recorded.
I'm gone.
For sure.
I got all my
Yeah.
J.
Thank you.
And today we
Hey,
have the Chirac Wolverine. Looking out.
Vivo.
Tyler, you
Wolverine,
say you
what
took
that
that personal
mean?
about that
Talking
clubhouse.
about
Oh,
Chirac Wolverine.
that's that girl with that big
Chirac
old
Wolverine.
pussy.
I think he seen Mimo like it. That's why he deleted it.
Hey, he funny.
I don't know. What the fuck is Durk talking about? Who's the Clubhouse gangsters? Should I call Whack? I'm about to call Whack. Chat, let's call Whack. Let's see what's going on. Let's get the breakdown, chat. Yo, Whack, what this nigga Dirk talking about?
Who?
Dirk.
I don't know what you're talking about.
By the way, I'm on stream, but everybody asked me to call you to get
Dirk
the.
about what? Well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Dirk posted something, a picture, and he got the caption. He said, "Clubhouse gangsters messing it up for the ones who want to stay free."
I don't know. What are you talking about?
I'm like confused. I'm like, somebody told me he was talking about Mimo, but
might be talking about 21 Savage.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I ran his motherfucking ass up off of there. He probably talking about 21 Savage.
No way.
Bro, the nigga, you heard that clip, right?
What clip?
You hear what that weird ass nigga said, bro?
Who?
21.
When?
See, this is why I'm telling you, and see, you don't want to listen to me, right? Look, bro, I didn't fought cases, you know what I'm saying? I didn't bet out on bail and on bond fighting cases. That is the most humbling time for any nigga, savage nigga, street nigga, whatever you want to call yourself. When you catch that case and you fighting that case, you humble yourself and you get low, right? But when a motherfucker feel like he got that get out of jail free card because some funny shit going on, and you go on Clubhouse as a refit and say, nigga, what? Every time we hit your block, we killed 3-4 you niggas, nigga. And we did this, nigga.
Oh, you think he talking about that clip?
Right now. Listen, I had you killed right now. Any nigga that's talking that shit who got a motherfucking case that he got facing deportation, knowing that character references is going to be a big thing, right, if they keep you here. And this is why I tell you, that man know he playing another bitch-ass game. Because you ain't finna be that comfortable with your mouth and that loose with your mouth saying this type of shit, bro. He said it on Clubhouse.
Yeah, but that clip was like a month old. He just made his post right now. Like something must have happened. That's something.
I mean, ain't nothing happened over there with Dirk with us. You know, I fuck with Dirk, so ain't nothing happened over here. But that's all he could be talking about because it's really only two motherfuckers that was on Clubhouse. That's me and 21 Savage. The only other motherfucker that's reporting on Clubhouse is you. So you ain't said nothing referring to anything they got going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, like...
Well, hold on. You ever heard of the guy Memo?
Yeah, but he ain't nobody. I ran him off of there, too. He ain't nobody. He done been robbed a couple... You know what? Dirk did get rid of the nigga.
You said what?
He got his chain took and all that. Dirk got rid of that nigga. Yo.
No way.
Yo, man, yeah, real talk. We read content on that nigga. Yeah. Dirk got rid of the nigga. Then they put up a clip of the nigga telling in the police station.
Wait, Memo?
Yeah.
Nah. It gotta be something. Memo the nigga who went.
Academics, let me ask you a
question. He the nigga who went out to Savannah looking for Quando Rondo.
Listen, academics, act. When the fuck have I ever told you something I ain't got the shit?
I know you probably got it, but maybe it's a case of mistaken identity.
No, because
he seemed real.
Why I got into it with the nigga. They brought the nigga to me on Clubhouse, and I said he wanted me to do some business with him, right? So I said, all right, well, send me some music or whatever. Time goes by, no music came. The nigga started clout chasing and said, I'm not going to sign the WAC 100 no more. Hold on, nigga. I ain't never heard a song on you. And you signed the Dirk right now with no release. Stop using my name clout chasing, nigga. You signed the Dirk with no release, nigga. So ain't no way we even had a discussion. I ain't sent you no offer. I ain't even heard a song on you. This how I know the nigga. So from that point, it was up. We dug on the nigga, found out what we found out, flamed the nigga up, bounced him around. You know how we do. No, that's the nigga. They got a clip out of the nigga in the substation giving up information. You can Google that shit. It's up.
No way.
Google it.
But nah, I don't think about 21 Savage. I'm thinking about some other shit. It can't be about 21 now.
Bro, I'm just saying, me, 21, and that dude periodically pops up on that because niggas be flaming him up. Whoever this Nemo, he been robbed a couple times and shit. Actually, the nigga that got his jury been trying to sell it to me for a couple months. The nigga that robbed it. Real talk.
Yeah. What? I'm gonna talk to you this. I'm gonna talk to you about this off of this shit. But listen, I got one of my mans. You know, he's a really good dude. I told him, I said, listen, you know, he had a bad experience in LA. You know what I mean? And I told him, like, I'm gonna tell you. I will tell you after this because I ain't trying to embarrass him, but he had a bad experience. I know LA is a devious place.
Yeah, for real. Same shit make you smile and make you cry. You know what I'm saying? So, depending on what you got going on, where you at, who you dealing with, bro. You know what I'm saying? These women, you know what I mean, never trust a big button and smile. You know, every female tied to 10 different niggas, so you gotta know that.
Yo, what's going on with this? Because did you see this whole Doggy Diamond and Hassan Campbell shit, man?
Yo, by the way, hold on, Doggy hit me about you, bro.
What did he say?
He said, if you gonna play it fair. Don't just run the Hassan content on him. You gotta run the content on Doggy back to Hassan. That's solid, bro, because you be playing the 50.
Nah. I did run some of his shit, though. But I ain't gonna lie.
He hit me the other day. I can't front him.
Hold on. But whack. We gotta be honest, though, man. Like,
he the nigga that jumped out the window, bro, when Hassan brought it. He the nigga that exposed the Africa Bambaataa shit, bro.
Nah, I know, but yo, whack, yo,
bro.
I know you ain't gonna have a heart towards it, but like, bro, I have a heart towards when he tell me like, bro, like, you know what I mean? He was a kid and they took advantage of him, bro.
He wasn't a kid, bro. Beast nigga said he was a teenager. He kept going off. He was putting in work, shooting motherfuckers, and then going over there, letting the nigga thigh him and fuck him in his ass. He liked that
Yo,
shit.
Wax, stop, bro. Nah.
About, bro. Listen, stop painting the picture that this dude is this innocent, little sickly little kid. He says it. He was putting in work, laying niggas down, and going over there at nighttime and getting laid down, bro. And I'm not giving him that this innocent little kid shit. It's real shit, bro. Why your same gun didn't work on this man? Why you didn't pull your gun on him when he pulled his motherfucking meat gun out on you?
Yo, what? No, what? No. What?
Then he turns around and says, "I'm a fuck doggy in the butt." Come on, bro.
Nah, he playing though. He clearly playing with that.
Nah, certain shit, so he playing about his you know, what's the word? His special needs child too.
Wow.
He's playing about his transgender child. Y'all always say these niggas is playing, bro. Some of this shit ain't to be played with. I'm sorry, bro. Like, nah. I think that man speaks his truth.
But what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the entire. I think no matter what people say about Hassan, this is what I personally think. There's mad shit you could get at him about without clowning the whole shit with Bambaataa. I feel like
that's not clown, bro.
That is clowning.
He was in a relationship with Bambaataa.
No, he wasn't, bro.
He voluntarily laid down and let that nigga thigh him and penetrate him at an age and a time where he was doing gangster shit, bro.
It was involuntary. He was a child. What?
You can't be doing gangster shit, robbing niggas, shooting niggas because they from over here and over there. But when the nigga violate you, you not doing nothing back. At some point in time, we got to see this for what it is, bro. You know, it's the old motherfucking commercial. Mikey, he likes it. He likes it.
Yo, man. Yo, what?
Real shit, bro. Ain't no way. Look, I started getting in trouble young. 12 years old, going to jail, right? And even at that age, if a nigga would have played with me, I was going to do it.
Hold on. But imagine if you didn't know that was wrong. Like, imagine, again, remember you're young. You ain't know it was wrong.
No. Get the fuck out of here. Who don't know a man touching you and penetrating you is wrong? Get the fuck, we talking about street niggas, right? We street niggas before we're adults, and this is facts. Certain shit we know, we're taught, is drilled into us. Snitching, rape, touching of a child, letting anybody touch you, play with your buttocks, your genitals. It's drilled into us in them projects, in them streets, that's wrong, bro. That's cat. Y'all trying to paint this dude like he's some motherfucking Arnold Drummond or something, bro.
Yeah, this happened when he was. Yeah, this happened when he was 9.
No, don't get the fuck out of here. We're gonna talk to B Stinger. B Stinger got the whole timeline. Even he said it, cause I asked him on your show when I said, bro, if you was putting in all this work and all this, why you didn't do nothing to this nigga? The nigga said he was bringing my mama groceries. I said, so you gave him groceries for groceries. It's right there, bro. Facts. That's why I asked him. I said, bro, you talking about putting in all this work and all this shit with this pistol play. Why you didn't do nothing to this nigga, man? It's real shit.
Yo, hold on.
I've seen niggas in prison get raped, real shit. I've seen little niggas go in a cell, get raped by a big old nigga first night in the penitentiary. I've seen them come out the next morning, get a knife, and stab this man up. I respect that man, and I never seen him walking around the yard with a homosexual playing gay. He got taken advantage of. I respect that man. But I've seen people get raped, and then over time they wearing lipstick on their motherfucking Kool-Aid on their lips, and they painting their nails, and they holding the belt loop, and they switching. He liked it. That's where he went.
Yeah, but he's not gay. He got kids and like a wife. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's why they got the terminology bisexual. He's gay. That man said out his mouth. Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Will you ever play with the terminology right now today, you being the man you are, saying you gonna fuck another man?
Well, that's not my type of terminology. Hold on. But you see, New York niggas, you see, I'm from Jersey.
No.
New York niggas was tell somebody to suck their dick.
No. That ain't what we talking about.
Hold on.
Stop spinning. This whack are you talking to? I asked you a direct question.
What's...
You being the man you are right now today, will you ever let the words come out of your mouth, you're going to fuck another man in his butt?
I will never play with them words ever.
When a man says that, bro, we got to see that for what that is, bro. That is homosexual activity. And if you're dealing with women, then you are bisexual. This is facts. I'm not clowning. This is what this is, bro. It comes out his mouth, right? Too easy for him not to be in that comfort zone. And any man that was getting violated, right, is going to be uncomfortable even talking that way. Unless, through the violations, it became mutual and he went that way. This is just regular math, bro.
Yo, Wack, y'all gonna cause Hassan to crash out.
Man, we don't give a fuck about no nigga crashing, nigga. We didn't crash and survived our own accidents. Nigga ain't nobody. He talk a whole lot about everything. He ain't never did time for nobody. He ain't that nigga that went on other niggas. All this high power talk he just talking. These antics and all this shit, man. He just talking, man. Tell that nigga take the shirt off, bro. He a big, fat, powder puff ass nigga who ain't coming outside, bro. He ain't been upstate. He ain't walked no line. He ain't put no steel in no nigga. He talking about everything he used to do. But when you was doing this shit, with this gun putting in work, a nigga was gunning you with his meat machine. So, nigga, I don't believe that. You don't get no credit for your gangster about playing motherfucking Omar from the fucking wire, bro. I'm sorry. You don't. Fuck I look like, bro. Honoring a nigga gangster who talking about he robbing, stealing, and killing, and shoot niggas in the street, but he bending over voluntarily for another man. Fuck out of here, bro.
Hold on. How do you know? Like, he might be trying to look for Ben Bada now. You never know.
Hey, bro, he did. He just said he wants some hair from Ben Bada. Would you say that too, Ack?
Whoa, he ain't say that. Nah, he ain't say that. He ain't say, yo, Wax, stop.
You want to bet? I got 10,000 on it. Ack, your money good, my money good. I provide you the content of him saying he want Ben Bada to get him some head recently. I get the 10, or you wanna let that go? You know me.
Nah. I'm good.
Oh, okay, good. Bro, that shit is not normal. You trying to get this man the victim role, and dude is saying too much wild, weird shit to be
No. It's just that, I feel bad when everybody keep like, yo, if he say something now.
You feel bad when he do what he does?
No, because I don't like people making fun of him of that action.
Ain't nobody making fun, bro. He make fun of himself.
Nah,
Damn,
you basically saying somebody hit him with a meat machine.
Come suck my dick. He just said it. Do you feel bad then?
Yeah.
B Stinger. Bam didn't like you more than he liked me. Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, he said that?
Yeah, nigga. Come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, he didn't say that. Why you
hey, whenever you want to put some money up, bro, let me know. I bring B Stinger on here right now.
I'm good. Damn. Yeah, all I'm saying, yo, listen, Wack. What we gotta realize, and this is gonna sound mad pussy and mad soft, but it's me saying it. Yo, we gotta realize people got trauma coming from certain communities. And just like, put like this, there's probably niggas who came from your community who felt like, yo, shit, they have trauma because there was some, they not like that, and niggas was real street niggas doing real street niggas shit around them.
I'm not giving nobody no, bro, look, this man runs around, he attacks people, he tries to get people killed, he assassinates people's character, he does all kind of little slick shit. See, the nigga didn't understand who I was and where I'm from, bro. He thought I was a regular nigga or a rapper or something. He thought releasing something on me was going to get me out of here. Not understanding, nigga, that what you trying to be, I'm that on steroids. It don't matter. I stood on it and told whoever you was getting a message to, nigga, do what you going to do and let's get it out the way. Been a year and something later. I'm a couple million richer, and I'm still doing my thing. You trying to make this man the victim. This nigga's the top antagonizer. He attacks people. You can't tell me an attacker ain't got the right, bro, to get attacked.
Nigga, the nigga Doggy Diamonds is all the way right. When that nigga wanted a shoulder to cry on, he went to Doggy Diamonds. He didn't go to his band stem over there in the Bronx. You went to Doggy Diamonds of Brooklyn, nigga. Doggy took his platform, put it at risk, put his life on the line because that was what it was, the Zulu shit, and exposed this shit. And now you want to disrespect this man and tell him you want to have sex with him and his butt? Man, fuck that nigga, man. Come on, bro.
Yo, Wack. Listen. I definitely can't tell you what to do, but I have an honest request. Could you please leave my boy Sharp alone? Give him a pass. You know what I mean?
Sharp called me the other day, and he said you scared to have a conversation with him. And I'm gonna be real, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, you owe me one, right? You need to give me that conversation, man, because you know you've been a no-show. You had me at Clubhouse.
Hold on. No, I have a conversation with Sharp. That's no problem.
Yeah, you owe me one, bro. You know.
No, I have a conversation with Sharp.
With him, bro.
Hold on, I'm gonna be honest with you though. You see, the thing with Sharp is there's like fundamental disagreements where I know we're gonna have a cyclical talk where like we're going in circles. Like for example, you see, and you understood this because you got in the same shit with him when y'all were talking. He's in denial that he's an employee. You know what I mean? Certain things like that shouldn't even.
Hold on, won't you say this for the conversation? Because he called my phone and said, yo, Wack, you doing all this, but the nigga scared to have a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying?
From what I was hearing, he was scared you about running him out of the building. Listen, I told him me and him could have a conversation. I don't think he's an intellectual at all. Listen, if he's not screaming
where you want me to set the conversation in at?
I mean, it don't matter to me. I mean,
nah, don't tell me it don't matter. Everybody listening, he on point. He called.
Hold on. Wait. Ideally, I told him I want him to show up to Jersey. We could sit there. We could go out on camera. I don't care.
Yeah, but that's before you did all the other shit. I don't think that's a good idea right now.
Listen,
you don't think it's a good idea. I mean, but if you do, he'll show up. I'm pretty sure. I told him it's to his benefit to show up. But
of course, it's in his benefit to show up.
Okay, so what you want to do?
Yo, because these days, yo.
Listen, you want Sharp to come to Jersey, or you want to have a conversation on my platform with the man? Whatever you want, he came for
it. It don't matter because I ain't gonna lie.
No, which one you want?
I prefer him to come to Jersey. Yo, listen,
so
I like.
You want him to come to Jersey?
Of course. Yo,
when?
Anytime he wants. I am here for the next month.
No. Come on, you cap it.
Next week.
Schedule, bro. You're a very
Hold on.
busy
All right,
man.
perfect.
Around.
Okay, perfect. He could come this week or next week. I'll make sure I'm here.
So what day? Like what? It's 7. What day next week? A Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Any day. Any day. You can pick a day right now, and I'll lock it in. So.
All right. Well, I'm gonna tell him anytime between the 13th and the 17th.
Perfect. Just make sure, and then I'm gonna hit Adam to make sure he can get that day off. You feel me?
Nah, he tripping, right?
Nah, I like Sharp though, but he got so passionate, and I'm like, yo, where did this come from? But he gonna be all right, man. But the only thing I'm just trying to make so you and him good though. He don't got to worry about getting ran out no jumper.
Oh, I talked to Sharp. Sharp just didn't have an understanding on Clubhouse, and I spoke to Sharp one-on-one, you know, and shit, we all right. But at the end of the day, you know, he says that you can't intellectually have a conversation with him.
Yo, I don't think nobody believes that, even Sharp himself. Sharp is like.
I'm telling you what he's saying.
Sharp bro. Is the epitome and definition of low IQ. I would definitely love to run circles around him just to keep myself in intellectual shape. You know what I mean? So that's the only reason why I'm doing it.
I just texted him. He gonna text me back. Now listen, I sent you 7 to 8 songs on this artist I'm working with named Young Magnificent from 107 Hoover, Salos. Did you listen to any other songs? If not, I'm gonna tap back in you too with you Tuesday or so. It's one on there with Kevin Gates. It's crazy.
I got the files. I ain't playing yet. All right,
well, let me know sometime this week. I'm definitely looking forward to your input.
All right, bet. We'll do that.
Yep. All right, well, listen, man. We had Kevin Gates on the 100 side on Clubhouse. Y'all go check that out on the replays.
I seen it. Y'all had Kevin on there. I know that's
Kevin Gates. It was crazy.
Yo,
yeah.
I know that's gonna be viral. Something out of it's gonna be viral.
Game popped in for a minute. You know, it was crazy. That was crazy. You know, Gates raw, uncut, authentic. You know, he gonna speak his mind. The ladies asking some wild shit. You know how that go. Kevin kind of wild dude, open book. But you know, and he dropped a few gems as well.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Sitting with Kevin Gates, he's one of them dudes where you might say he say wild shit, but he's authentic to himself. He's authentic to himself. Like he's not no nigga you gonna leave and be like, yo, this nigga just be capping.
Shout out to my man Rush from Gray Street Watts, right? You know, that's always been my line, the Gates. You know, they family, that's my nephew. So it was a great interview. We did like maybe an hour and 20 minutes or so. He stayed with us.
Oh shit, I wanna see it. I'm gonna check it out.
Check it out. I'm gonna set that shit up with Sharp.
Perfect.
Have me had his man act. Listen, you know how I am by my word.
Of course, Sharp can show up.
Oh, hold on, bro. Book his flights, fly out there, and you fucking get weird and don't do the interview, bro. Don't do me like that because he covered on my word, bro.
No, of course. It's going to be good.
All right.
All right?
I'm going to set You'll know in the next hour what date he picked, and then y'all we take it from there. In the meantime, between time, you my brother, stay safe. I love you and your family, right? And everybody that supports ACT, continue to support ACT. He deserves it. The industry needs it. You know, the culture needs it. It's all love. ACT. You already know right or wrong, I'm with you, bro. You my brother. You know that.
All right, my man. Whack 100, people.
Love.
Oh, man. Shot, that would be good. I mean, of course, I don't give a fuck about talking to sharp bum ass, but like, to keep it real, it might be some good content. I'll do it. And to keep it real, if I'm Sharp, I would have came out here and stood a whole month. Like, Sharp, you even beat on camera with me, nigga, is an upgrade for you, nigga. Like, nigga, it's act. Like, it's like a fucking street basketball player being on the same court with LeBron, nigga. Are you out of your mind? So you should be happy just the mere fact that I'm down to sit on camera with you, man. Don't worry. Even if you lose the debate, you will heighten your profile. That's what I'll tell you, okay? Perfect. Oh, man. Let's get into it. Somebody said I got to hire 6ix9ine security. Chat, when I'm at my location, my headquarters, I don't know how they run no jumper. Nothing comes in and nothing comes out without me. So if anybody need to hire security, it ain't me. Nothing comes in and nothing comes out without me. So I don't know what y'all niggas be thinking. I dropped that same address for anybody who had problems. If they was on whatever they was with, they would have been over there. Okay? Listen, you know I learned in life? Play home games. Never away. Okay? If you're going to play games, do it at home. Don't do it away. Away? Spooky. When you're at home, you control every fucking variable, nigga. All right. Cool. What is the next thing, man? Jeez, I feel like we've got through a good amount today, man. I'm gonna save the 6 cops smashing this one other cop and now she's suing. I'm gonna save that. We got Muap arrest. I don't think that's that big of a deal. I feel like we knocked out everything that we should have knocked out. By the way, if you guys don't know, the tickets are going on sale within a few days. Cross our fingers. Me and Charleston White, we're going to be at, I won't say what theater or what place yet, but we're going to be in New York City, April 30th. It's going to be very limited tickets, so if you guys want to come out, I'm going to make them very affordable. Probably looking at a price point of maybe, if you guys want to come, $50 for general admission. You want to get like a meet and greet, maybe like 100 or something like that, 100, 125, something like that. If you want to like take a picture with either one of us or whatever the case is. Yeah. Try to make it affordable. Should be a good time. Bring your girl out. Bring your friends out. Bring whatever. If you never met me, this is going to be an official time to meet me. I'm looking forward to meet y'all, but also trying to give y'all some entertainment. Hopefully Charleston White comes with some just good, fun energy. Again, we're just trying to have fun, people. You know what I mean? Nothing. I don't want no other thing associated with this event, but just fun. You know what I mean? Laughter. You know, if you guys have questions you want to ask to me or ask to Charleston, I'm pretty sure we can field those as well. So, you know, it should be just a good time. All right? All right. Anyway, also, great. I'll add that for tomorrow. Thank you. I see people said Yeezy Instagram. I'm going to add that for tomorrow. I'm adding that for tomorrow. So, Kanye Instagram, because he put up some Balenciaga stuff. I kind of look what's behind it. By the way, you know, we all know that it's been hovering in the air that him and Adidas like ended their beef. We're not sure if they completely ended their beef. If they did completely end their beef, we'll figure it out and we'll talk more about that. But once Kanye starts posting, he usually goes on like a whole little tangent. Also, some other things going on which might just be outside the scope of hip hop. Let me see. I feel like there's been like some other random things going on. Let me see. No, Pete Davidson's not dating Ice Spice. What else? I'm trying to figure out some. There was some other stuff that was just either political or sports wise. Oh wait, Pete Davidson do got a new bitch. What the fuck? It's not obviously not Ice Spice. He's with a girl named Chase Suey Wonders. Who the fuck is this? Yo, bruv always got like a new bad one, bro. This is her? Oh, she don't even got that much followers. Okay. You see, Pete Davidson also one of them niggas who he'll date a Kardashian. Like, you know niggas. If they date a Kardashian, their girl got to look a certain type of way. A white dude, like, they ain't got no type, literally. Like, this chick don't look like Kim K at all. If he fucking with her. You fucking this chick? Okay. All right, Pete. Who the heck is this? I know the pussy got me fire then. Okay. All right, Pete. All right. Anyway, chat, I will be back tomorrow. We'll be here. Pin me down for like around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Let's get on a stream tomorrow, and it will be the official Monday stream. We'll get into some shit. All right. Love y'all. Thank y'all for watching, and I hope you appreciate and also enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Get ready for work tomorrow. If you guys have been slacking on streams, make sure you guys go watch the remaining streams. Also, remember, tickets to be in the Charleston White Show coming soon. Also, thank you guys for all the subs, especially on Twitch. In them guts, damn, another 10 gifted. Damn, he been going crazy. Jinx910, thank you for the gifted subs as well. Non-performer, Mr. Nobody Knows, Enzo Kubrick, my boy, thank you. Appreciate you. Auburn, thank you. Booming your mom, thank you. By the way, also, if you guys are watching this, please do me a favor. YouTube.com. King Academics. We're at 499 subscribers. I wish I could subscribe to myself, but they'll give me a message saying, no, you can't, nigga. Oh, actually, I did subscribe. I'm on a different channel. Oh, never mind. Perfect. We had 499 subscribers. Please help us get to 500K. This is the official stream channel on YouTube that you can find all the stream clips on. So please subscribe here. Also, if you're in the mood of subscribing, go to the Negotiator. Subscribe to this one, too. You could probably find the full VOD on here, too. So subscribe to this one, too. All right. Other than that, I will see y'all tomorrow. I got a podcast dropping definitely tomorrow. Maybe even 2 podcasts dropping tomorrow. So look at Off the Record on Spotify for any updates if you guys are wondering. Yeah. Any more updates I got to get hit y'all with? Salute to 4 Grams in the Wood. Salute to Memes of Contagious. Salute to, of course, Grand Wizards. Salute to POV God. Salute to all my mods, whether on YouTube or on Twitch. Thank you guys. I'll be back tomorrow. Enjoy your night. I love y'all. Chat.